Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome to the live streams. I am your host, Rez. This is episode 96, guys. Welcome. This is pretty much the New Year's Live, man. This is the New Year's Live for 2023 that I'm giving you guys on the channel today. And some good stuff that is going to be discussed in tonight's live. Big shout outs to everybody who is tuning in this evening. I see people in here in the live stream. So welcome to you guys who are viewing this episode here tonight. Just a couple things about the lives, guys. If this is your first time tuning into the lives, I do these live streams every Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics, of course. And, I try to add variety to the lives by having different topics. Every now and then I'll do a, open live for anybody that has any questions or anything specifically that they want me to talk about. Because I know I'm into just so many different things. I know a lot of people love jerseys, my content. They love that content that I provide for you guys. So, of course, jersey topics are always thrown around here and then. Then sneakers, of course, and pro wrestling and so many other things. But nonetheless, guys, we are back for episode 96, guys. 100 is the finale. It is coming. Uncle Lou, thank you for hopping on. I hope you're doing well. I know you said you were feeling under the weather a little bit, so I totally get it. But I appreciate you nonetheless hopping on and showing your support from the live chat stream. If you guys are curious and you guys want to hop on, I will open the live by providing you with a link. Go to that link. It's free. Just, if you want to hop on with me, follow the instructions, and you should be able to hop live real time with me side by side if you guys are interested in that. But basically, guys, I know New Year's is just around the corner, guys. This is literally the last live stream of 2023. So there's a lot of great things in store for you guys on my channel for 2024. And we might, kind of hint what those things are in this live. But of course, guys, I am very excited to have a New Year's live and just kind of recap this whole entire year as a whole, because it's been one crazy ride so far. And, like every year, there's just so many ups and downs. As a content creator, it's always been something for me to provide the best possible content that I can for you guys. And these live streams are intended to engage with you guys, the audience, on a more personal level, because of course I can't get to everybody's comments at times. I know a lot of people leave me comments on some of my videos, and sometimes I miss those comments and I don't respond. So these lives are intended for me to answer those questions for you, the audience, and also, just to kind of get to know you guys better on a more personal level, if you will. So as far as the lives go, there is only going to be, a handful of episodes left until I wrap it up. And the reason why I'm wrapping it up is just because I want to pursue other ventures on the channel and focus my energy and time on other parts of it. So for those of you who are going to miss the lives, I'm still here. It's just I'm going to be shifting the channel direction a little bit on that aspect. But of course, guys, there's still episodes to come. So if you guys really want to be a part of these lives, then definitely tune in for the last remaining episodes of the live stream. I know these lives pretty much have started for a long time now. They've been around for a couple of years. And I think it was around the pandemic when I decided to do these lives. And it kind of worked, it kind of worked in my favor, because it kind of gave me some sanity with, everything with the self-isolation and isolating from everyone. It can get kind of crazy. You know what I mean? It can get kind of crazy when you have, this quarantine where you're literally isolated from people, seeing people face to face. So obviously the live streams were very effective in that sense, because it kept my sanity. It kept me in touch with the world, with you guys. And it was one of those things that was like almost a blessing in disguise, because it really helped jumpstart and kickstart the live streams, which was something I always kind of had an idea about, but I never really, did it until I was kind of forced into that position to do it. So, I look at it from that standpoint. Obviously, it comes nowhere near to the people that lost their lives and loved ones and families, from that. Obviously, that's a devastating thing. But, from a social aspect, it really helped me personally, and it helped the channel a lot. So that was probably one of the bigger good things that came out of it. I guess one of the pros. But yeah, I try to keep the lives as fresh and relevant even in today. Fast forward to today, I know that was almost like what, like 3 years ago. So it has been a long time coming. But having everything come in full circle is just very it's a bit of it's a bit of an emotional feeling, because I never expected the lives to be as as long as they've been going. I never expected to see people tuning in every week. I never expected to see people from all around the world just tuning in my lives, and just rocking with me, spending their evening or spending some of their time of their day, wherever what time zone, they were coming from. That's the thing that really got me. And that's what drives me, as a content creator, to do the stuff that I do here on YouTube. And my channel is pretty old. I know for those OG followers who followed me for a very long time, you guys know that I've been around on YouTube for like as early as like 2007 ish, 2008. I started my channel in I think 2006, but I didn't start uploading content until 2007 or I one of those years. I got to go back and check, but it's been a long time. And then of course, I took about a almost 6 year plus, or maybe give or take more, hiatus from content creating. And the pandemic really just kind of, I guess, lifted my spirits in that sense, or reawoken this whole thing for me to come back on YouTube and make content. And ever since then, it's been an amazing ride. I gained a lot of subscribers, throughout this journey, and we're not even done. We're not even close to being done, guys. That's the part that makes this journey very exciting and adventure. Something to look forward to. But yeah, so just pretty much going into the live, for 2024. Obviously, like the live streams, I do these every Wednesdays. They are going to carry over to next year in 2024, but January will pretty much be the last month of the live streams. Assuming nothing happens in between the time frames, I'm gunning for that time frame to January, because this is episode 96. So after this, there's basically only going to be 4 episodes left. So 96, 97, 98, 99, and the finale, which is 100, which will carry over to January 2024. So, those lives, stay tuned for those, because those are going to be some pretty interesting ones. And this live here, just to kind of recap everything, it's amazing because, like, as the year 2023 went on, I started to notice different things about my mindset and where I want to, steer this ship, and understanding my audience and understanding me as a person. First and foremost, I don't ever want to change how I collect or how I am as a person. I don't want to change my personality for something super corporate or gimmicky. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, earlier this week, and it was just I noticed some things about certain content creators out there where you just kind of you start to see and notice a change in their content creating, like almost like where it's like they're so robotic. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be one of those people. you know. And I try. I'm not saying it's easy, because it's very easy to change if somebody is throwing money in your face, saying, "Hey, you got to act and do this, and you got to be a certain way, and you got to talk about a certain thing." Like, it's very easy to do that. Obviously, I get that part of it, but the whole purpose of my channel was to basically be me. It's you. It's called YouTube for a reason. You, which is you, the individual, and basically it's your channel, your tube, like your whole world. That's how I perceived it as being. So obviously, like, when I see content creators out there who have a different sort of personality from who they really are, it kind of messes with a lot of people's, like mindset of how they want to approach this. You know what I mean? And I believe me, there have been people who have told me to act a certain way or be a certain person that I'm not. And I have a problem with that, because I just feel like I'm not being real. I'm not being real to myself. I'm not being real to you guys. And just a most common example of this is having people tell me, "Why don't you do more jersey reviews on this? Why don't you do a jersey review on this jersey?" Well, for starters, I don't want the jersey. That's the short answer. I don't I don't want the player. I don't want the jersey. I don't have any desire to do anything like that. But my thing is, like I said, if you want to mail me a jersey and you want me to do something like that, great. I'll do it. I'll do it to the best of my ability. But I'm not going to change myself. I'm not going to dig in my pockets and buy something that I don't want in my collection. Because at the end of the day, guys, I have my own income. I make my own money. All these jerseys that I'm buying, all these things that you're seeing on my channel is coming from my personal income and my wallet. And nobody's giving me money. Nobody's giving me money, to buy these things. I mean, yes, I am monetized, but I still have to use and allocate my money where it's needed on things that I want, to use towards the channel. I have a special guest. I'm gonna let hop on right here. Kings of Throwbacks. What's good?
Love the intro, man. Respect.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Uncle Lou. I'm not gonna throw no names out there, man. I mean, if that's who you think it is, then that's on you. I'll let you, the viewer, interpret it as you will. I'm just saying, as a content creator, there have been so many people that followed that I have seen kind of just, it's not them. It's not their personality. And you could clearly tell that somebody is telling them to say or be a certain way, even if they don't want to be that way, or even if they're not that way. And to me, like, that's just fake. I don't know how you feel about it, Snacks, but like, personally,
how I feel about it.
Yeah, I know how you feel about it, but I mean, for people who from outside in looking at it, like, again, I'm using the jersey thing as an example because there are different avenues and ways of collecting jerseys now. And like, everybody comes at me like all the time, like, "Yo, why don't you do newer jersey reviews? Why don't you do the latest elite, limited, whatever?" And I'm like, because I don't want that jersey. It's plain and simple. And then like, people start to get frustrated. They're like, "Well, if you're gonna do jersey content, then you have to keep up with the times and stuff." And I'm like, well, then that's not me. That's just not my way of collecting. That's not my speed. I don't, there's nothing wrong with it, but you guys got to understand, like, it's coming out of my own wallet. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's handing me $3,000 and saying, "Okay, buy the latest and greatest and do content on the NFC East or, whatever, AFC West." Like, nobody's telling me to do that. All this stuff that you see from my channel is from my personal hobby collecting and my passion of collecting certain players or jerseys or etc., whatever the case may be. So I don't know if you want to add some 2 cents to this, but this is kind of my mindset towards the end of 2023 currently.
No, I respect it, man. You gotta be you always gotta keep it 100 to yourself, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it 100, and you gotta sleep good at night, knowing that you're doing what makes you happy at the end of the day. I know sometimes we get lost in the sauce, and maybe we get hyped. Maybe you had moments of getting a jersey that you really didn't want, but you wanted to do a review on it. But maybe it just didn't feel right when you did the review because you wasn't really feeling it. So it's about keeping it real to yourself. Saying fuck everybody else, fuck what people think. But the thing is, that people that know you, I fuck with you. I kind of be like, I know I can be like, wait a minute, that's not Rez. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes you have to think outside the box. It doesn't hurt to try things. You got to go through things. Maybe it's something that's successful, like you've been doing your shorts, and you've been doing real successful with your shorts, and you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe other things that you've done in the past that didn't really work out. You know what I'm saying? But at least you're trying. You know what I'm saying? But at least you're being yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think that's one of the things where, like, I obviously want to be energetic. For those of you who don't know, I work a 9-to-5 job. I work 8 hours, 40 hours a week. I'm tired, man. Like, I do these lives. I come in, I'm dead tired. I'm usually rushing getting dinner. The reality of it is I'm not always energetic. I just woke up from a nap too. For those of you who are wondering, guys, I took a quick 40-minute siesta because I just needed that power push to go through the live. So I get that, like I want people to understand, like, yo, I'm a person. I work just as hard as everybody else does. I have pretty much a full-time job, but I also am passionate about the stuff that a lot of us, Snacks, myself, and Uncle Lou, and anybody else who's watching, I'm passionate just like everyone else. But at the end of the day, I still have my life, and my life is my priority. But I love this. I do this, as a passion, as a hobby. And, of course, getting monetized is always that extra little incentive, which is great. But at the end of the day, like, I have to just keep telling myself, like, I'm not going to change for anybody, if they want me to be a certain way, and I get it. Like Snacks was mentioning, the content creating, I want to be energetic. I want to think outside the box. Sometimes I want to add something different. I might approach it differently, but I always keep it 100 to myself before I do it, because the product that I'm giving out is, I give the reasons why I buy something, why I'm showing it off, what I like about it, and nobody told me to buy it. Yes, I may have swayed away a little bit. I might have bought an impulse jersey every now and then, but it happens. It happens, but at the same moment, damn, Bay Area his comment just threw me off. He's at the Sharks Kings game. Hopefully, I can bring them another 10-game streak. Good luck when we want. Man, you got to be a season ticket holder, bro. I'm sorry. Just side note, you got to be a season ticket holder. But enjoy the game, bro. But it's I see it happen a lot with content creators, and it frustrates me because I see. And this is actually interesting because this is going to fall into one of my resolutions for next year. But I need to stop comparing myself to other content creators. I think that's my biggest challenge as a content creator, is trying to compare myself to other people, because that's not the way to look at it. It's not a good metric system. And it almost makes you second guess myself as an individual. And I don't know if you've had that moment in time, Snacks, or if you've experienced it. I know you're not really making videos, but you're still active on, your channel and stuff like that. But like, have you ever felt like you had to be a certain way, or you had to make content a certain way, like someone, in order to keep up with the times? Or how do you?
I think the only time I felt like that was like more not about other people, but more about the quality of my videos, as far as like, how you upgraded your camera. It just feels different, it looks different. You know what I'm saying? So when my brothers helping him try to, build his videography career, he also helped me, because you could tell the difference between my brother's videos and my videos is like horrible. But I never, because it's just because we were like the beginning, so there was nothing to compare us to. I think the only time I ever felt any type of way, this was the younger me, is when what's his name? The Bay Area guy, black dude. They had the fire flames and shit.
A-Rock.
A-Rock. I think that's the only time I ever felt some type of way because he brought something new to the table. So remember, this is young Snacks. This is young, barely 100 subscribers Snacks, and it was almost intimidating. You know what I'm saying? So that he was bringing something new, he was doing something fresh, and we were still doing the same music in the background. What up, guys? Boom, boom, boom. He was bringing something new to the table. At the time, I was like, fuck, man, this dude's like coming in hard. Like, he's taking out the shine. So I was feeling some type of way. This is like immature person. Like, now I look at it now, I appreciate that because he took it to another level. He made everybody step up to another level, think outside the box, because nobody was doing what he was doing. Nobody was taking the jerseys outside. Nobody had a theme. Nobody had like like the shit that he was doing. Nobody was doing that.
Right.
At the time, I was feeling some type of way about it, but now he elevated everybody to think outside the box, to take these jerseys outside, take these jerseys to a stadium or do a video outside their room, locked in their room. So it's one of those things. It wasn't even a jealousy factor. It was a thing that, wow, this dude. No, I ain't gonna lie. When it happened, I was a little jealous. Like, yo, this dude came out of nowhere and he's like trying to take the throne because he was calling himself the throwback king of the West and shit like that. So I took it as a personal shot. But as I grew and matured, got older, I appreciated that shit. So the beginning is because we're the pioneers of this shit. So we wasn't competing against. It was always a kumbaya thing. It was never a thing. But I think what kind of swayed everything is when the money started coming in, as far as like the ad revenue. It started not becoming about challenges and getting excited and shouting out each other in the community. It just became about, everybody just doing their own fucking thing and doing their own lane thing. So I get what you're saying, but I think that was the only time I really felt that somebody stepped up to another level and then, he set the bar. We got to do something more creative outside the box. Right. But that ended up being a great thing because it made everybody better.
Right. It's interesting. And thank you for sharing that, by the way. Just to keep it 100 with you guys. I felt that way with, I was feeling that way with Luka, Jersey Jaguar. You know what I mean? When he announced that he was doing his podcast, which is pretty much at any minute now. I'm sure he's filming it right now. But for those of you who don't know, Jersey Jaguar, content creator. And first, for the record, guys, I'm not throwing any shots. I'm just explaining my state of mind and my thought process of how I'm interpreting, or not interpreting, but how I'm looking at it as from the outside in. So, I follow him. I follow him on the gram. I follow his social medias. And he recently just hit 2,000 subscribers in the short time frame. Keep in mind, guys, his channel is a little over a year old. Okay, and he has hit 2,000 subscribers. I've had my channel since like 2006, and I'm still trying to push to get to 3K. So in my mind, like you were saying, Snacks, a young mind, when A-Rock was doing these videos, you were like, yo, like, I took that as like a threat. Like, yo, this dude's coming to take the throne and I'm the throwback king. Like, you're in your feelings and shit like that. That's kind of how I felt with the content, because I was seeing a lot of feedback from him on Kings and other groups, and people were just very receptive to his post, his content, his videos. And, everybody was saying, oh, yeah, I'll be there. Just name the time and place. I'll be there. And, I was like looking at it like, I've literally talked about almost every topic that you could possibly talk about as a jersey collector and a collector of other things. But my views and my counts or whatever, my hours and watch time, they're not matching up. So I started to second guess myself. I started to think, like, what's wrong with it? Is it me? Because obviously it's not my equipment, because I have a pretty decent camera. I invested, in my lighting and all this other stuff. I do homework. So what makes me different from Luka's content? And why is he getting X amount of subscribers every day and I'm getting X amount? Like, I started to compare every single stat, every single number, every single metric to his channel. And that's not the way to approach it. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, every now and then it comes up on the top, on the side of my head, and I think about it, and I have to tell myself that's not the way to approach it.
Can I say something from the outside looking in?
Yeah, for sure.
Being somebody that, I haven't done video in over a year. It's funny, yeah, it's about to be a year. A couple things bother me. I like the support system. You've been doing these lives for a long time, consistently on a Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern, and whatever time is over there. You promote it. You do all this work. You know what I'm saying? We try to, and what bothers me is all these people that say they fuck with you, but they're never here. You know what I'm saying? I understand people have lives, everything, but it's constantly the same people. Yes, it's difficult. I can say from your point, it's difficult to have something fresh ideas, whatever. But when you're entertaining the same people, it becomes a circuit jerk. You know what I'm saying? You see the same faces, the same people in the comment, which is awesome. I love the people that come here. I love coming here and supporting you. But I always feel like every time you promote your stuff and you see the comments and people, oh yeah, blah, 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 and they're not here. That bothers me. Like, to me, that bothers me because like you're doing things, you're making moves, but it almost feels like somebody else came in with your same idea. Once again, this is nothing, Luke. I'm just using this as a general statement. Somebody's coming in fresh with the same ideas that you've been doing for the past every week for a year, and they looking at this like, oh my god, like it's a shiny new car. I'm like, bro, we've been doing this shit for a year, every fucking Wednesday, same like different topics and doing it, and we're here constantly. But like I said, when I told you we thought I think it was today or yesterday, I can only control what I can control.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I realized through the years, not everybody's gonna like you. I don't see a reason why people don't like you. But there's got to be a couple guys out there like, oh, I can't stand that dude, and you never given a reason for somebody to bring hate to your page, but it's gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks to see that. Like I want everybody to succeed. I want Luka's ideas to succeed and stuff like that. But he's not reinventing the wheel here. You know what I'm saying? I've gone live and talked about the same subjects that we're talking about, but we get a whole different crowd. You get a whole different crowd. Luka's getting a whole different crowd with us on top of it supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Is that we don't get the same support from all the other Jersey heads that claim this is a Jersey family. Air quote. I hate that Jersey family shit, but when we need you to support, you're not there. You know what I'm saying? That's just frustrating. But I told you before, throughout the years, like, you just focus on the people that are here. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's the same exact people all the time, and we try to promote your stuff and people just don't show up. It sucks, but you're doing great things that nobody's fucking watching. But when somebody else is doing the same exact thing with a little bit more eyes, they look more creative. They look more like they're doing something fresh and new. We're over here like, yo, we've been doing that. So that's the part that sucks, because you know that in your heart of hearts that y'all been doing this shit.
Yeah. No, it's
I don't know if anything I said just made sense, but it's just
dude, I read you loud and clear. And I think, like for me, like I said, like I wish all the success for Luka. Like I actually congratulated him, for his recent success and his recent milestone that he achieved. You know what I mean? Because I want everybody to succeed, man. Everybody that's doing this shit, I want you to get a piece of the pie too. I don't want it all to myself. You know what I mean? I'm all about helping each other out. I'm all about scratching somebody else's back. If you guys know me personally, I'm a type of person, man. I take my shirt off my back for you, man. If it was raining, I would fucking try and help you out, give you some shade, whatever. I'm the type of person, like I said, and I'm not trying to like talk big about myself. That's just who I am as a person. I'm a nice guy. Like, it's just when I see like anything with money that gets involved, like you said, Snacks, it changes a lot because it brings the ugly out of people. And I know there's people here who are not monetized, who are even cutthroat. You know what I mean? They're just complete like straight jackasses, and I hate to see it. I've seen, dude, like I've seen so many negative and nasty comments on my videos for no freaking reason. I've seen people that dislike my shit for no reason. And, you know, that's fine. You know, I get it. It's freedom of speech, you know, whatever, however you feel. If you feel that way, great. You feel that way. But keep it moving. Like, don't keep harping your energy on some negative shit in the past or whatever. I just feel like, you know, like with everybody as content creators here, we should all be helping each other, man. Like we should help each other succeed. And there's a difference between giving constructive criticism and just flat out being a fucking jackass. Trust me, there's two different things, you know. And if I said something to offend anybody, I apologize. And I mean, I'm open to admitting that. You know, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. But you know, just going back to that whole conversation with the success of Luca, you know, like you mentioned, you know, he's pretty much not reinventing the wheel. He's doing what we've all done here who make content on YouTube or any other social media platform, but he's adding his personality. I've actually know because I met Luca in person, and I know that's his personality, and I know who he is, like how he is as a person. So I get that aspect. And like I said, I really wish him nothing but success. I'm not throwing no shots towards him or his channel or what he does. He's very important to the community, provides a lot of great insight. But as a content creator myself, it does come up every now and then. I'm not gonna lie, like it does pop up in my head, and I start comparing myself to other people. But I need to change that. I need to try and change that, or I need to look at it from a different mind frame, you know, moving forward. Because trust me, man, like like anything, you know, it's like if you're playing on a sports team and you're playing a position and somebody else just comes in and start, you know, they bench you or whatever. Like, how does that make you feel as a player? Like you're gonna feel like shit. I'm not good enough. I need to step my game up. You're gonna feel attacked because you're gonna feel like your job is being taken away from you, and it's something that you love to do.
But at the end of the day, is to me, it comes down to like one who fucks with you, and you just being keeping it 100 for yourself, because you could have a Magic Johnson jersey. I could have a Magic Johnson jersey. Luca could have a Magic Johnson jersey. Pistol could have. We got to review the same jersey. We're not gonna get the same views, because I'm not here to see the jersey that you're reviewing. I'm here to see Rez's point of view on the jersey. How do you look at it? You know what I'm saying? How do you present the jersey? That's what it's all about for me. Like being an OG jersey head, like you think I don't care about your Magic Johnson jersey. I care about how you present it, like how you talk about it, see if you got a story behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes down to it, I'm not saying just because you're not at 3,000 yet doesn't mean you don't have a personality. At the end of the day, like, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Eventually this shit will come. It's happening. It just takes time, man. Like I said, there will never be a million subscriber jersey video person. You know what I'm saying? That'll be great. We never had a top YouTuber that does jersey reviews. That's not gonna happen. So I've accepted that. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just one of those things. We're a neat, like we're small, bro, in the YouTube community. Even though you're thinking outside the box, you just don't want to be the jersey guy. You know what I'm saying? You have more interests. You have Pokemon, you have figures, you got sneakers, you got fashion, you got, vintage shit. That's a whole, you messing with a lot of lanes, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it only takes, just keep being consistent. I think consistency is the biggest thing, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I really appreciate that. And I know I dabble in a lot of different lanes because I know, obviously somebody who's into jerseys might not be into hats, or somebody who's into hats might not be into figurines, or figurines, vice versa, whatever. There's just so many different things. But at the end of the day, that's me. That's me as a person. That's my personality. That's what I like. That's what I'm passionate about. And if I'm into this stuff, maybe there's somebody else out there that's also into this stuff, and that's kind of my approach jumping into YouTube and trying to, connect with people around the world. And there are people, you know, you yourself, Snacks, you know, other people around the world that also connect, connect with me on that. And I've been fortunate to meet some of these people in person, which is one of the best feelings ever, you know, is
just because of this platform. Who would you ever thought that you'd be in fucking Connecticut? There's no reason you should be in Connecticut. Never. That's what I'm saying. Like with this guy, he never thought he would be in fucking the Baseball Hall of Fame. Like, it's crazy. Like, stupid shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, we might not have 100 subscribers, but yo, we built these friendships, and we, like, you made shit happen. You know, you put a fire under your ass to come to the East Coast, man. That's dope. You know, so
yeah, no, for sure. And that's one of my biggest. It's interesting you bring that up, because that was one of my biggest milestones for 2023. Was being able to meet you and many other Jersey heads and collectors.
And that was your goal in 2022 when he was making this video. Around this time, he said, "My goal."
True.
To the East Coast, and you followed through, and I respect that.
Very true. You know, it was like I said, like, I like to keep my word. You know, I don't know, like, as far as 2024 goes, there's obviously, I can't predict the future, but, you know, like I said, one of my biggest goals is to stay true to myself as a person and just not lose sleep over something like that anymore. You know what I mean? For anybody that is watching this, though, and you're looking at it from the outside in, and you feel what I'm going through, or what, you know, what I think about from time to time, just realize it's okay to feel that way. You know, it's normal, but it's the biggest thing about it is accepting it and just moving forward. Don't harp on it and don't lose sleep over it, because trust me, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to make you feel more and more. It's just going to make you second guess yourself more and more and more. You know, and I've talked to my wife about this, and I'm talking to you guys about this as well. You know, like I said, just be you, keep it 100 to yourself, stay true to yourself. You know who you are as a person, and you know yourself better than anybody else, you know? So that's my wisdom for 2023 for you guys. But just kind of shift gears a little bit. How are you? Do you have any goals for 2024 hopping into the new year? Or is there anything in 2023 that you want to highlight, that you want to share?
Oh man, it's just, I don't want to go through the cliche, you know, health and all that shit, because so that shit last year, man. But I think it's more of a mind shift, you know, like what you're just saying, man. Just I think I went through too much hardship, and I think it kind of made me kind of cold, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, and a little distant from people. But that's something I need to work on. But I don't want to be selfish, man, but I gotta put my mental health first, man. At the end of the day, man, I can't focus on everybody else and what they think about me, and this, like, you know, what you're saying basically. And because that shit could eat you inside, man. That shit could fuck with you, man. You lose sleep over this shit. Why am I losing sleep over the next man? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think you know, I'm shifting towards, you know, better mental health, man, which there's always gonna be a battle. There's never an end to it. It's gonna be an everyday thing. But that's what I'm focusing on, my, you know, finding, actually, you know, making my life, having more experiences and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. At the end of the day, man, I just got to be real with myself, man. That's it. Keep it 100 to myself and check myself. I need to check myself sometimes too, man. You know? Yeah.
No, you know, I commend you, Snacks. Like I said, you know, I've only met you in person once, but I've known you for a long time. And trust me, I also have my own battles with mental health as well. And one of my biggest things is my weight. You know, I lost a lot of weight. I growing up, you know, not to give you a full sob story, but growing up, I was never the skinniest kid. I was never the most athletic kid in my class. I was quite the opposite. I was chubby. I was fat. I was slow. You know, I had disabilities as a kid, so I was never athletic. You'd be surprised, because everybody always tells me, you're a big sports fan. You must have been like star of your school. I was like, no, I never played sports growing up. I couldn't because I had a bad leg. But, you know, at the end of the day, I decided to make changes in my lifestyle. I started eating healthier at the time. I started, you know, exercising daily, and I lost a lot of weight. I actually cut down a lot of weight, you know, at that time. And, you know, as life progresses, as you get older, I get it, metabolism and stuff like that. I started to gain weight again. But I'm fortunate. I still have my health. I'm still fully capable of losing the weight again. But it plays a huge role in your mental health, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that, you know, weight to me is a very serious topic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure it is to you, Snacks.
It really is, man. I don't when 2 years ago when I was doing my weight loss journey, and I fucking I was addicted to it. I was addicted to a certain number. My confidence was up. I was happy to get dressed. I was like looking fly. I was trying putting on things I normally do, like cardigans and like slacks, stuff that I never felt comfortable in. It built my confidence up. It's so much, and I was like 100, like so many good things was happening around me. I was getting the Ewing Squad sneaker, and I felt like I got my girl. I got in a serious relationship with my girl, and everything was just positive, man. And I think it's that you get comfortable. I got comfortable. That's exactly what happened. I got comfortable. I'm not gonna blame it all on mental health, but I got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I got too comfortable. And as you get older, you get real comfortable. And life happens. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I never try to make an excuse. I don't want no sob story, whatever. I could control what I put in my mouth. Pause. That's I told my girl, like, I don't care what it is. At the end of the day, the only thing I can control is what I put in my fucking mouth. I can't blame mental health. I can't blame that person. I can't blame that person. I'm the one that decides to go to Burger King. I'm the one that decides to go to McDonald's. I'm the one that decides not to work out. You know what I'm saying? If I physically can't work out, I can control what I put in my mouth, and that can help a lot. So it's the mental thing, losing weight, the confidence, having more energy. Energy is the big thing. Energy is the big thing. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to get a six pack, but when I was thinner, I had more energy. I wanted to be outside more. My face wasn't like this. Like, you know, it's crazy. You break out, you drink less water. It's like, bro, it's amazing how just a couple like 50 to 60 pounds can fucking change your life, man. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely right. I want to be a lot healthier too. You know what I mean? And as a content creator, it does get challenging at times, you know, especially when I feel like a certain way, like, oh, I got to make a video because I haven't done a video in a week, when I could be going to the gym or I could be going for a walk. You know, there's so many different factors. Again, and mental health is only one element. There's obviously a lot of stuff, but you have full control over what you eat, what you do, how often you work out, what time you go. Trust me, like, I work at a job where we literally have a fitness center there. So there's really no excuse for me not to go unless I make one. You know, it's getting late. Oh, I gotta go to dinner. Oh, I gotta live. You know, like, there's so many things. And that's also another reason why I'm deciding to kind of pull, you know, or just kind of end the lives at episode 100, because I want to focus more on myself. You know what I mean? Like, coming into these lives, I don't want you guys to get the idea, well, like, oh, you know, you're being ungrateful. It's I'm totally grateful and humble for everybody that has supported the live or just the channel in general. I really am supportive of that, and I appreciate that. But I really want to start dedicating more of my time to myself. I need to be a little selfish. You know what I mean? And I need to be able to have a positive mindset when, you know, creating content. You know, like, can't take care of people if you can't take care of yourself. You know that saying, how it goes. And that's very, very true. You know what I mean? I find a lot of times where I'm holding on a thread here, trying to meet deadlines, or trying to feel obligated to do something. Like, I haven't done a video of this, so I have to do a video every, like, life happens. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this channel is still going to be here. YouTube is still going to be here. You know, so it's like, don't lose sleep over it. But that's what social media does. You know, it kind of makes you feel like you're living in this world and this is all there is to living, but it's not. You know, like this is just a tool that we use, you know, in our outside lives, you know, in our real lives, but it's a unique tool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to use it the way that you want to use it, but don't let it change your, you know, your lifestyle. You know what I mean? As far as eating right, or as far as exercising, or as far as having like a social life, don't let it change you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my goals. That's one of my resolutions, is to start taking back my life, because I feel like I give a lot of my time and energy onto the lives. And, you know, it's great that I get to be with you guys and talk with you guys about this shit, but it's not healthy for me to keep doing this every week, especially when my mind, when I'm not mentally here. You know, there's times like I've done it, guys, like where I've done a live or a video, and I'm just like, I'm not 100% there. I'm not 100% there, and it's fair to you guys, because that's not who I normally am. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but I'm just explaining like what my thought process is going into some of these lives. You know, it's happened, and trust me, like it's not good. You know, if you go in an interview for a job, you want to be 100%. You don't want to be like, oh, my mind wasn't in the right place, because that might be your one chance and your one shot to get an opportunity. Not to sound cliche or anything, but you just got to be 100% ready when you're jumping into this stuff. So I completely get that. Let me highlight some comments real quick. GTC says, oh, bro, I know what y'all are talking about. I guess it's different for everyone. Said, bros, if you are able and are close to the gym, just walk 30 minutes on it and enjoy a podcast. We got to start taking care of our health. 100% agree with you on that. Treadmill works, but I tell you, ever since COVID happened, I gained 30 pounds, and it sucks, man. I feel y'all, dude. COVID weight is a real thing. I'm not even shitting you, bro. Like when COVID hit, I was actually in a destination wedding. I was in Cancun, and I was there for a destination wedding. And I remember I was using the gym there, and my phone blew up. That's when my phone was telling me that basically everything's on lockdown. Everything's going to close. And I was in Mexico at the time, but I came back. It was a ghost town. I'm sure it's a ghost town everywhere. But gyms were closed, facilities. A lot of supermarkets were closed. Food establishments were, you know, the only places that were open, fast food joints. So literally, you know, and we were instructed to stay indoors. So I get it, man. Like every day was like, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to go out. So it's like, of course, you resort to fast food. I know. Trust me. I gained a lot of weight from COVID, and I still have this weight that I'm trying to offload from the pandemic. But no, it's a real thing. Pistol says, I know I've been distant a bit, but I'm still watching, just not talking much or commenting. Oh, it's real, man. So yeah, no, it's a real thing. And the best thing I could tell you, you know, if you do have these feelings where, you know, you feel like you're self-isolating or you're going through something, man, I always encourage you guys to reach out to someone, reach out to somebody, because keeping stuff bottled in is not healthy either. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to talk to somebody about it, and you got to be able to openly be, you know, 100% to yourself and get the appropriate help when it's needed. Trust me. Like I used to be that person where I would bottle things in. It's not healthy. Trust me. And whatever it is you're going through, you know, talking to somebody is the first step towards you know, healing, you know, or is the first dose of medicine, I always say. But going into 2024, you know, like I said, you know, I'm very excited. I still have some ideas of content that I do want to create. To kind of give you guys an idea, I am actually thinking about doing you know, interviews outside with people, maybe going to like shout outs to Luca again, by the way, Jersey Jaguar. His some of his content that he's done something I wanted to do for a while too, which is interviewing people at stadiums. That's always been something that I was open to doing, but of course, like I just didn't know how to approach it. So, he actually gave me pointers on how to do it. And, thank you for sharing your tips with that. But that's one thing that I want to start doing. And then doing more vlog videos. I enjoy doing vlog videos.
You haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't done because I haven't gone out. Like I haven't really like gone anywhere.
You went to a Sharks game with.
That's true, but it was dark. It was hella dark.
Because you was enjoying the moment, man. So sometimes you gotta enjoy that shit.
But I definitely want to do more vlogs. Traveling is one of my things. Me and my wife's things that we want to do. Before we start like settling down and stuff like that. Like we definitely want to travel. I know we're just newlyweds. Obviously I just got married like last year, so want to do some traveling. I would love to go to Japan and vlog out there, man. That's one of my bucket list things to do. I don't know if it's gonna happen next year, but I definitely want it to happen soon. And then my wife wants to go to London, which is another.
I'll never go there.
You're never going there? Is that what you said?
I got deported.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I would never go there ever again.
Yeah, no, it's that I've never been there, but I've heard things about that place. My wife actually went to Norway, which was really cool. I wasn't there though, but she went there for her band, and she was able to explore that area. So, yeah, she said she had a great time out there. It's cold, but she said she had a great time out there. Some other places like in the States, I still want to go to New York. I still want to go to Madison Square Garden. I have this like fantasy in my head where I want to see.
So overrated.
Where I want to see the Knicks play. I'm not even a Knicks fan like that, but it's always been one of my bucket lists to go to New York and hit up a game, and also just to see the sights out there. New York is just one of those staple cities in the United States, obviously. And then I want to go out there again, man, and see you guys. Definitely want to explore more. I know I was out there for a short while, but at least I got to experience a little bit of that Hartford rain.
Yeah, you did.
It was raining hard that day. I was like, yo, this shit's fucking crazy.
Stupid rain, yeah.
But yeah, I would love to go out there again. Maybe take my wife this time and just kind of explore a little bit. That's one of my joys that I had when I was out there, just being able to travel and see a lot of different things. Uncle Lou outside the Sharks game with a Sharks hat on, Tokyo. Yo, if you need guides, I got you, Rez. Yeah, no, for sure, bro. I'll hit you up. I'll definitely hit you up on that. I don't know anybody out there, so I'm gonna need some guides for sure. Are you planning on doing anything for your channel, Snacks? Do you have any? I know you mentioned.
I gotta find that motivation again. Like I said, if I make videos, it's because I want to make a video, just for fun. I'm bored, whatever. So I'm I'll be joking about I'm coming for your heads, but it's just one of those things, man. I'm like, I gotta find that thing again, because I think part of the weight gain is not feeling comfortable in jerseys anymore. I don't wear jerseys anymore because I put them on and I just don't feel right. I just don't feel like fresh or anything like that. So when I lost that, I was like, man, it just turns me off about jerseys. It's not even the jersey itself; it's just the way I feel in them. So if I ever find that motivation again, obviously with the weight loss and feeling better wearing jerseys and stuff like that, I'll feel more confident in fucking doing jersey reviews.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way. So there's certain jersey videos that I produce where I'm not putting on a jersey because I don't like the way I feel in it, which is horrible. You should never feel that way, but it's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like I've had jerseys or I have jerseys currently that I'm just like, fuck, like I love this jersey, but I just don't feel
right
like $100 in this thing, like I feel like shit, you know, I look like shit, and I start to, you know, I start to get self-conscious about it. But
yeah, that's how, because I remember just wearing a jersey, like, damn, this shit was fucking fly with the hat, yo, with the sneakers. I don't get that feeling anymore, man. I really don't. But that's just me. That's where the building my confidence up again and building my, you know, losing the weight and stuff like that. It all comes together, you know.
yeah,
That's why I'm scared. That's all. I feel like I don't want to buy like 3XL. Like I want to keep buying jerseys and then I lose the weight. Then the jerseys are too big. Like I'm just sticking to my little 52s and they don't fit right now. That's like, you know, kind of motivates you. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting how you're approaching it, and I get 100% where you're coming from. For those of you who don't know, like I've been getting big sizes. Like I'm buying size 56s, size 60s, not on or I'm not doing it like because I'm trying to fit in those. I'm actually trying to buy them to get tailored. But the thing is, I don't want to tailor the jersey until I hit where I want to be, you know, physically. Because if I'm tailoring something to fit me now and I lose 30, 40, 60 pounds, like, yo, like I'm going to be swimming in that jersey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to get to where I want to be weight wise before I actually start doing that. But I've been stocking up on jerseys that have been on my list. And I know people are going to be like, why don't you just buy your size? Because these jerseys are not made anymore. You know, they don't make them anymore. These are older vintage or some Mitchell and Ness old gold, you know, as most of us call it. So obviously, like finding them on a website, highly unlikely. Right. Yo, what up, GTC?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Thought I'd hop in. The weight gain portion really got to me. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta chime in here.
I struck a chord. Trust me, man. Yeah. It's a real thing, bro. Like we all go through it in some way, shape, or form. And even the other way around. I know there's people out there who are trying to gain weight and they can't. You know, and I mean, you could look at it like from so many different angles, but it's a real thing. Like I've had friends who are like, yo, like I'm trying to gain 20 pounds. I can't gain weight. I can't fit in clothes. Like I'm just swimming in them all the time. Like, and I'm just like, at first, I'm just like, yo, that's actually like a blessing, bro. Like, it's like, like to them, it's like, it's the opposite. Like they feel some type of way about it. But for most of us, I'm sure like gaining weight is a very common thing. It is for me. I don't know about you, GTC, but want to share that. You're more than welcome.
Oh man, dude! Back in high school, or even before that, man, I always was kind of, you know, chubby, a little bit overweight. The only thing I really had going for me was at that weight I was pretty athletic. So,
got you.
But I went on an extreme diet, dude. Like my sophomore year, I was like, man, I don't want anybody, you know, calling me, you know, a fat ass or anything like that. So, dude, the only thing I ate for like 3 months straight was just straight salad with like non-fat dressing.
Damn.
And I didn't. At the end of it, I didn't feel good at all. So I gained a little bit back. You know, went down from like 190 to like 140, and then I found a happy medium at 170 in high school. And then, you know, off and on, you gain weight when you get out of high school, and then, you know, it's like, oh my God, what happened? And you go on a diet, and you know, it goes back and forth. But with COVID hitting, that was pretty intense because, you know, like you said, all the gyms were closed. We couldn't do anything. Well, I mean, that's not true. We could do something, but
just have to do it differently.
Like, yeah, but with nobody out there, it kind of feels like, you know, the world kind of stopped, you know? So when you go out there, it's like, man, it didn't really hit me until like maybe last year. I started looking around, and I said, man, there's nobody out here. It's like, what am I even like running for? Let me just, you know, watch TV, and then you get kind of in that mode because, you know, you start hanging around with people, not physically, but online and stuff like that. And you make a connection, and it's just like, yeah, you know, I bought this, I bought that, and then it becomes a snowball effect. And it's like, okay, then you start getting into habits. Like, okay, let me buy this because this guy bought this, and then you kind of follow suit. So yeah, you guys are
FOMO,
smart. You
man.
know what
It's
I'm
FOMO.
talking about. Yeah,
It's a real thing, bro.
it was real. I just I used to go on lives like every weekend. With the sneaker channel. I'm not going to mention it, but I stopped doing that. I was like, man, this is like 5 hours of like sneaker battles. I just couldn't do it. And I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm gonna start focusing on other stuff. And I lost like 10 pounds, but still, I need to lose like another 30 or so, I would say. But um, if anything, finding a good support system, I guess, is a good thing that we're all talking about it right now.
Definitely.
That maybe it's time to stop talking about it and just take little baby steps.
That's what I always say, man. We do a lot of talking, man. But it's good to relate with somebody else, because a lot of people don't have somebody else to talk about this shit. They don't know the struggle and shit like that. Well, what I learned throughout the years, man, I need to stop. I need to stop blaming the world. Like I said, I can control what I can control, and I can't blame this person and that person and blame a situation because I gained weight. At the end of the day, we get comfortable. That's the whole point. We get comfortable. That's exactly what we do. We get comfortable. We make excuses for ourselves.
100%.
That comes with financial shit too. You know what I'm saying? The shit you know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling you to pull that trigger on eBay. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
But it's something in you that you just pull it. You pull that trigger for that moment that you're feeling really hyped about something, and then when you get it, you're like, why the fuck did I buy it? 2, you're following a trend that you don't even like, but it's a trend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many reasons you do something. When you finally find that niche that you actually love, have a passion for it, you pull that trigger easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And yeah, another thing is you regret it. It's just like, well, not only that you regret it, it's also that it's like, what's next? It's like you're never satisfied. It's like you're playing Pac-Man, but on a different kind of scale there.
Right.
So, how many pellets are you going to eat?
Yeah, when I told myself, like, we have all these jerseys and sneakers, man, like, do you actually enjoy it? Like, I've been wearing those 11s almost every day. Those Jordan 11s, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen nobody wear them. I'm thinking I'm going to see everybody with them on. Mm-hmm. I go out, I'm like, yo, nobody's wearing them. Like, that's crazy. And everybody's I've seen so many YouTube videos on it. I've seen people posting like the picture of the sneaker on top of the box.
Yeah.
And stuff, but I don't see nobody wearing it. I've been wearing them every day, man. And I'm thinking like, yo, I've been wanting this pair of sneakers, even though I had them before. But I've been wanting this version for a while. And it's crazy, man. Like, enjoy what the fuck you have now, man. It's crazy. Like I said, everybody's in a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm at now. I want to change the subject a little bit, but it's kind of about sports. 2 years ago, I decided to stop putting so much into my emotions into sports. I love my Buckeyes. I focus on my Buckeyes. I love my Buckeyes, but I used to get mad about the Raiders. I used to get mad about the Phillies. I used to get mad about the Flyers. I used to like, fuck, mom, fuck. I used to put so much emotion. M. Diddy. I decided 2 years ago to stop putting so much of my emotions into sports. Yes, I love it as entertainment. It's dope, but when it ruins your whole week, that's a problem to me. Like, it used to ruin my whole week. Like, fuck, man, what the like? Why? Like, I kept telling, why the fuck do you think like fucking Josh Jacobs is like mad the whole week? Like, I'm mad. Like, no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? No. So what I learned is like 2 years ago, I decided like, yo, I stopped watching a little bit of sports here and there, but I stopped putting so much emotion into it. Yes, we're fans, we're passionate. They lose, they win, it's awesome, but don't take that loss for a whole week until they win again. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I've been holding strong as far as sports. Stop getting so fucking emotional and crazy over it. just enjoy it for what it is. But I still love my Buckeyes though. At the moment, I get pissed, but
Yeah.
No, like I do. Trust me, I get it. Like I'm still like I post a lot on my Instagram. Like I'll post interviews about sports shit. You know, but like yeah, like I get mad, like I get frustrated, but I don't let it dictate how my day goes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody was telling me like when the 49ers lost to the Ravens, like, yo, your Christmas is ruined. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I mean, it sucked.
Yeah, it sucked.
I wanted them to get the dub, you know, and I was like telling myself, I was like, man, this sucks, man. Like, way to end my Christmas. But nah, like I didn't lose sleep. I still went to bed on time. I still ate dinner. I still had my conversations with my wife, you know, like. But some people take it on a whole extreme.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're fandom. Like I'm still upset about the Buckeyes losing and stuff like that. But do I lose sleep over it? Does it, like you said, do I take it on? Like, do I take it out on my family? And like the thing is that I used to be like that. I used to fucking frustrate, like fuck. And then you know what? Let me get mad during the game. I'd rather take it all out during the game, whatever. But to like continue it on. It takes to me doing that, to like taking that oath of like, yo, I need to stop putting so much emotion, actually helped me enjoy this shit even more. Like just not to take it that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're stronger than most people, man, because you got the Raiders like constantly losing every year after year after year after year.
They beat the Chiefs though, so I think you're in the right.
Like they beat the Chiefs, I wasn't like happy, like, oh man, this is good. Like, okay, they beat the Chiefs, it's cool, like it's dope, But in my next year around this time, am I gonna be thinking about, yo, remember when we beat the Chiefs? I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. Everybody's at the moment, like the Ravens. Like I saw that game, like it was a great game. Ended up being a great game towards the end, but
it was a great game for one team. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you guys are still gonna make it to the playoffs. That's when it counts. Like, okay, you guys lost to the Ravens. I mean, they lost to the Ravens. By the playoff time, you're not gonna be thinking about this fucking game. Who gives a fuck? The Cowboys just lost to the Dolphins. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, the Cowboys still gonna make it to the playoffs.
I'm on the same wavelength with you, Snacks. It's like, I used to be like really rah, die hard, like Golden State Warriors guy. Whenever they lose, my wife would even tell you, it's like, man, she would tell me to shut up. Because I'd be like, man, what the hell are they doing, bro?
I think
I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
It's funny,
but
it's funny you say that, GTC, because I think with the Warriors, that's the one team where I'm very like I'm passionate about the Niners and I love my sports, but the Warriors is like like yo, that shit is like branded on my heart. Like it's like it has a like I'm a different kind of fan when it comes to the Warriors. But again, like I said, like I'm not gonna lose sleep over this shit. Obviously, like I get it. My sanity's still there, but I get very, very, very defensive when it comes to
of course. But like, why if the Warriors lose the 15th game of the season, why would that, like, bro? There's like literally like 60 other games that are, what I'm saying?
I get like trust me, like I know like basketball. There's a lot of games. By the way, Diddy, what's up, man? Nice to see you.
What's up, guys?
My bad, Diddy. I'm like, yo, let Diddy eat. Right?
It's just like with basketball, like I feel some type of way because like obviously, I'm a Warriors fan. What's happening right now with like the whole Draymond thing and people just like bashing like our squad and the dynasty is over. Like I get very defensive about that because it's like I get it. Like at some point, a dynasty will end. It's not going to be forever. But it's like, I hate it when people say that, like, oh, your time is up. Like, let me get, like, it's almost like the content creating, like comparing yourself to other people and shit. It's like, I act like I play for the fucking team. I don't have any affiliation with the Warriors other than being a fan. But like, I just get very passionate. Like you said, like, I remember the story you mentioned, Snacks, when, you said that, I think it was your brother he was wearing Michigan,
Yeah,
and you wouldn't let him in your house or something. You're like, nah, you can't come
he
in.
talks about it to this day.
That's intense. Like that's super.
No, by the way,
that's norm. That's norm.
That's a norm.
By the way, I won't do that.
But by the way, too,
I think the fandom, like I said this before, the fandom is when you get to the point like I don't want to use the Eagles. I'm gonna say another team, like the Cowboys and the Giants. Like Cowboys, I fucking hate the Giants. I hate the fucking Cowboys. Like, don't y'all get mad? Like after the game, like the players are like switching jerseys and taking pictures, hugging each other, praying together. Like these players don't have the same hatred towards each other that the fans do.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like you would never see Michigan and Ohio. Like that's why I love college football. You would never see Ohio State and Michigan players hugging and switching jerseys. You would never see that. But like the fandom, like fuck the Giants, fuck them, I hate them. And then you see like the Cowboys players switching jerseys. I'm like, bro, like they don't care, bro. Like y'all putting too much into it. It's great.
Oh.
We're still at the end of the day, we're still sports fans. But I've gotten to the level that like I just enjoy the moment. Everybody's ready to like end LeBron's career, and I'm like, yo, just enjoy the moment, bro. Like, let's just enjoy and play. Let's enjoy great basketball. You know what I'm saying? People get so caught up with this shit. M Diddy, I need to hear M Diddy's voice, man. What's up?
He's just like nodding.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that, you know, obviously I have a little bit of understanding on this, Rez. You know, the Warriors kind of coming to the end of their dynasty, and, you know, the Patriots obviously being the top of the mountain for a long time. And I think that, you know, one thing that you can kind of gain perspective on is the fact that you have those memories, like you have those happy moments. Like I'll remember forever, like the feeling of winning like Super Bowl 49 and 51, like at my boy's house, like watching the games, sweating it out, you know, going crazy when it went their way, like feeling sick as hell when it didn't. And like that can't be taken away. Like all the haters and people talking shit that, you know, have no championships or not as much success. That's all they're doing. Like, you know how many times I used to hear from like random ass NFC North teams, like, fuck the Patriots. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, you have no natural rivalry with the Patriots, or they're bringing you to my doorstep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying anything. People know I'm a Patriots fan, but I'm not out there like, yo, 6-time champs, fuck everybody else, we're the best in the league, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't do that shit. You bring shit to my doorstep, that's when I'll clap back at you. You know what I mean? Like, because quite frankly, there's only one franchise in the whole league that can even talk shit, and it's the Steelers. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And obviously the Niners and the Cowboys have their share of success too, but those are the things that bother me. But like in time, like Snacks has said, like dude, 20 years of Boston sports, we've been so freaking spoiled. And like
I was just gonna say that
the last 3 but listen, the last 3 years, even from people here, they're little bitches, a lot of them. Like, quite frankly, bro. They're like, oh, fucking fire Bill Belichick. We're fucking 4-11, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, to listen to that shit. And I mean, I had friends too, like when Brady left and they didn't re-sign him, they were like, fuck the Patriots. Like, I'm not fucking with them anymore. It's Brady. You know, I'm rolling with him. And so it's interesting, man. But for me, like, I just remember those good times. Like, and like, there's nothing the haters can say to like take that away, you know? And like, unless they can time travel back to 2000 and switch their allegiance, like, they're not going to have that experience. And I'm not here to throw it in their face, but, you know, hey, it happened. It was fucking awesome. I'm sorry you guys couldn't experience it. Maybe you will before you die. Right. It's pretty awesome if it does happen. So, you know.
Hey, well, just to piggyback off of that, we're all pretty much the same age here, right? So, yeah. I mean.
I think I'm the youngest out of you.
Yes.
I think I'm the oldest.
Yes.
No, I'm 46. So.
Oh, you 46, man. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
He
old,
big
bro.
dog you.
You old.
Yeah.
You
I'm old, but
be my
I
big
think.
brother.
You
10
got
years
that
older than me, bro.
AARP countdown, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you, dude. I gotta watch my cholesterol.
Yeah, whatever you
Other
eating, I
stuff,
want some of that, bro. You look young in the face.
No, no,
Yo.
you'd be surprised though. But hey, what's up?
What up?
The
What
thing
up?
is, since we're like all in like the same age, man, I think we've experienced more too, because we've seen all the lows. You know, especially with the Warriors, they've been trashed like
Don't get me
for a
started.
long time.
Where do,
And the Niners during the 2000s, they were terrible.
The
dude.
Tim
It was a
Rattay
bad watch.
era, man. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, Bay Area.
Don't get me
Shout out to Bay
started.
Area. Holy crap!
don't
No,
grab my
I always feel like there's gonna be a time where like the Raiders are gonna be at that elite level again. You know, it might happen 20 years from now. I think growing up, I would have never thought that the Milwaukee Bucks will win a final. Like Milwaukee, this is one of those teams I would list. Like Milwaukee Bucks ain't never gonna win a championship because they're just a cursed team. And like, look at them. Like all it took is one player and a couple. Like wow, you know what I'm saying? Like it's one. Like I said about the Texans, I think Texas will be the last team to ever win a fucking Super Bowl.
You think the Lions will win one first?
I don't know. The Panthers might be in the running.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain teams that
They're being run right now.
But sooner or later, they're gonna have like the Chiefs. The Chiefs were never this good ever. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
in the picture.
Only took
What do you
one.
mean? When they had Trent Green, they were good. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, they actually were good. Trent Green and Pierce.
It's just funny hearing like all of our different like fandoms of sports, like especially with like certain teams, because like you said too with the NBA, like I never expected the freaking Bucks to be like championship contender, and I never expected the Pistons.
The Raptors have a fucking
are now.
What the
Like,
fuck?
dude. You look back in the day, like when in the 2000s, the Pistons were one of the most dominant teams. Like they had one, you know, they
worst
were
teams now. So everybody
like the worst,
man.
You know? So it's just amazing how things kind of shift like that, you know, in sports. Like you look at teams and you're like, yo, this team's never going to be successful, and then now it's like this team's never going to be this bad, and then boom, you know, the tables have turned, and it might be like that for the Warriors, you know. The Warriors were bad for a long time, and then they got really, really good. They created this dynasty, and we're starting to see the end of what looks to be, you know, this career or this dynasty in this era. I don't want to let that go, but you know, it's gonna happen.
Bro. I would have never thought that people would be shitting on Bill Belichick. Like this is like
another thing. Yeah,
4 years ago, I'm like people are shitting at him like he's just some bum ass. I'm like, yo, how people quick to forget like. That's why I never like. There's gonna be a time where people, y'all too, are gonna be like, "Yo, Steph Curry is garbage. Yo, you need to get he needs to go." You're saying no now because he's good. Wait till he starts missing shots. Wait till he starts getting a little older. You guys are like, "Yo, get Steph out of here, yo. We gotta trade him." It's gonna happen, bro.
We're already experiencing that with Klay Thompson.
Yeah, you would have never like 2-3 years ago. You would never say shit about Klay Thompson.
No.
I always use Russell as an example.
Yeah,
like 8 years ago.
The thing
you would have never said.
Rez, don't say nothing because as long as you got Kevon Looney, you're good.
First off, put respect on Loons. That's my guy. Second off. The thing with Klay Thompson, okay, let me just say it.
He's about to defend his boy.
I feel like I love Klay, right? Like he's my guy. I understand he's not producing, but the thing that like really frustrates me, and GTC, you watch Warriors games just as much as I am. There's nights where he's literally scoring fucking 26, 30 plus points, but he's not doing it consistently. So it's like he's capable of doing it. So I just don't like when people are like, "Oh, he's a bum. Like he's done." Like, bro, like he just scored like a triple-double the other night. Like, if he's capable of doing it last night, like I just feel like it's not fair. Like I get like super defensive about it. Like, fuck, bro.
Well,
maybe leave Klay alone.
Here's the deal: the team that they have around them right now with the lineup adjustments makes his job a hell of a lot easier, and that's mostly on Steve Kerr. but we're not going to get into all of that.
No. I don't
TJD,
wanna-
TJD, holy crap, and pods, good stuff. But I want to take it back to the Niners because in years past, I would have been really, really upset, dude, with that game. Like, man, these guys are just, I don't know. This is like fraudulent behavior.
I can't stand that. Last week, Brock Purdy was MVP candidate. This week, he's a bum. I'm like, bro, everybody has a bad game. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Now Brock Purdy's a bum? Like, bro, that dude's nice. He just had a bad game. That's it. I'd rather have him have a bad game now, get it out of his system, now work on it and get better. But like sports fans, like now Brock Purdy's garbage. Like, bro, he's literally an MVP candidate.
This happened like 3-4 weeks ago before they went on that run. People were saying he was trash and he was a phony and all this shit, and then he had like 4 games in a row, and they're like
MVP candidate. MVP. Now
that's the news cycle. That's the news cycle. That's not just sports. That's everything, right? Like,
yeah. It's like one day they're unwatchable, and the next week they're oh my god, I love my team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude, I'm in all of these content creators for the 49ers, dude, and I'm in the chat all the time. You should see the slander, dude. Like, oh, I knew
toxic
Purdy
as hell.
was really bad.
That's why I don't partake in I only follow a certain group of social media sports pages because I mean there's just there's too much, like there's no other fandoms that have the biggest trolls than sports. Like that's like the most, like, hands down biggest trolls ever. And I'll get a laugh or two out of them and stuff like that, but like like it's toxic.
I don't know, man. Star Wars fans, fucking like they're.
I was gonna say like nerds are pretty vicious, bro. You know,
Star Wars fans will literally make you cry.
You know what?
Not speaking from personal experience.
I get it. Like, there's movie buffs. I get it. Like, I know. I agree with you because, like, obviously Star Wars now being a part of Disney.
But what's the argument about Star Wars? I don't want to get into it, but what's like a quick little, like, what do Star Wars fans like? What the fuck?
It literally everything and anything that has to do with Star Wars, someone's arguing about it.
Gotcha.
If you say you don't mind Jar Jar Binks, someone will like make you like cry.
They'll SWAT you and fucking like, you know, dox you and all that shit.
I've never heard of that. The only thing I've heard of is like how people are bashing Disney for taking away George Lucas's creation because they're saying it's not the universe. I don't know.
He sold it. It's not like they took it. He sold it to them.
Well, because like people look at it like as a purist standpoint, like this is not the same universe. It is the same universe. It's just a corporation, or it's just a company that got bought by another company or person.
Crazy.
You know?
And all that complaining people do about the movie, what the first thing they're the first piece of a line up and watch the movie. If you really
they're showing up in their fucking costumes with their little toy lightsabers.
You can't resist, but you gotta watch it, man.
You know what else is really fucking toxic? I'm just gonna throw it out there. Fucking wrestling fans, bro. I can't fucking stand wrestling fans, bro.
Lou is about to take the link right now.
You know what? No, I'm one of them. Trust me. It's funny because wrestling is obviously scripted. Most of us, I know this. Most of us know this. I hope you know this. But wrestling is scripted. But
are you gonna tell me Santa Claus isn't real next? What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I cannot fucking stand wrestling fans like when they complain about something because it's just like you're fucking the biggest hypocrite. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to me. Like I look at I'm just gonna use John Cena because I'm like one of the biggest John Cena fans.
Before you say something, Rez, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but why? You know what? The people I can't stand, the people that say that John Cena fucked wrestling, like he messed up wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
I don't understand that argument.
It's almost like the same. Like it's almost like the fucking LeBron James argument. Like they want him to fucking fail. They want him to see like to basically.
It's not so much like that anymore. It was for a very long time. It was up until very recently, but now he's kind of got that legacy. Like, you know, they're like, all right,
No,
he's all right.
wait. Hold, time out. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about John Cena? Or are you talking about
John Cena? A lot of people like John Cena now.
Now they like John Cena.
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm not back in like as recently as a couple years ago. Yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody fucking hated him or loved him. Well, little kids loved him. Adults hated him.
The same fucking formula is happening with Roman Reigns. People are fucking sick and tired of him right now. They want to see him lose. They want to see him lose the belt. But I guarantee you.
Wait. Hang on. No. Two very different things.
Let me finish.
Roman Reigns his character is designed for you to hate him. John Cena was hated and he was supposed to be the good guy. Two different things.
Hold on. Time out. Let me finish my
There's a difference between being disliked because you're a heel and being disliked because the fandom is rejecting you.
My thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Cena, right? Cena started off as a face, or we don't know what he was. He's a neutral character. Obviously, he was on the verge of getting. For those of you who are not wrestling fans, he was on the verge of getting fired because he just was stale. He was going to get fired. Yeah, they were going to hand him his pink slip.
Is that before Ruthless Aggression?
No. It was after Ruthless Aggression, before Dr. Orthogonomics.
Yeah, okay. So he was stale. Came out in tights and stuff like that. He wasn't presentable to the fans, so fans kind of got shoved them away. So he was going to get his pink slip. Then he started rapping on a plane where basically Stephanie McMahon,
I was going to say it was Stephanie who kind of pushed for him, right?
Yeah, she heard him rap and she was like, "Yo, like, do you want to rap on TV?" And he was like, "Yes, let's do it." So he started rapping every week, started to get attention, but he was a bad guy, which we call heel in wrestling term. And started blowing up, had a full-on breakthrough. Everybody started cheering him. Everybody was for John Cena. Everybody was like, pro Cena. This was around between 2003 to 2004, roughly. Okay. As 2005 and onwards progressed, people started turning their backs on him. They were like, "I'm fucking tired of Cena. He sucks. He is not the face of the company. Blah, blah, this." And moving forward until maybe... Adam, maybe you could tell me like when his last WrestleMania with Nikki Bella, where he proposed, like what WrestleMania that was, because I'm not good with
that. Was the one before pandemic, so 35.
Okay, so WrestleMania 35, that's a fucking decade of wrestling where people were just like, "I'm fucking done with Cena. He should never have been in wrestling. He ruined pro wrestling. He ruined the Attitude Era, whatever." Like, bro, he fucking carried the business on his back. Literally.
People know that, bro.
People know that.
At the end of the day, they gave him the script, and he dominated the script. At the end of the day,
okay. So that's what I'm saying, right? So he disappeared from wrestling because that's when he started to do Hollywood, and he started to get older. Comes back out of like a few years later. Fucking people are saying he's the greatest of all time. He's C-Nation. I've been back since day one. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, where were you? Where were you when he was wearing his bright ass t-shirts? Fucking doing his salutes. Where was that energy? Like, that's the shit that gets me.
Okay, real quick.
I knew I was gonna say it.
The reason why that happened is because they were shoving the same thing that happened with Roman Reigns before he turned into the tribal chief. They were shoving him down people's throats, and they grew resentful of it. When he went away for a while, and then he came back, and he wasn't actively being like, "Oh, John Cena is the greatest of all time," fucking WWE telling you this. Then people were like, "Oh, okay, you know what? He wasn't that bad." And then they get the hindsight and the nostalgia, and they're like, "You know what? Wasn't that bad." But if John Cena had never left to go do Hollywood, I guarantee you people would still be having that same opinion. It's because he left.
Well, you know what? All I'm saying is keep that same fucking energy because bro, like when you switch, it's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look when you come on every fucking
man.
Like, "I'm pro Cena," and then you just fucking turn around and be like, "Yo, fuck Cena." Like, yo, that shit, like, get the fuck out of here. I don't need that shit.
Damn.
That's where I'm at with that shit.
Got triggered. Somebody got
It's
triggered.
still real to me, damn it.
Triggered.
I just feel like, okay, going back to the whole
Dude,
Roman
I
Reigns
want a
conversation.
family member or a friend to ride for me the way Rez rides for John
I
Cena,
know,
bro.
right?
Wow.
No shit.
My
I'm just
God.
saying,
Fuck.
bro,
Look at John Cena.
Man.
history repeats itself. I see the same thing happening with Roman Reigns, and it's a different. I get it. Like people booed him because they were just done.
Talk on it, Rez. Let's hear it. Come on.
They're done with his fucking gimmick. You know, the Shield. He was the last person of that trio that was still coming out with best, doing his, you know, his little fist thing. People were fucking tired of it. I get it. So they had to do a shakeup. So what did they do? They made him fucking into a heel. They changed his gimmick. They used his fucking ethnic background as part of the gimmick, and it just became this big ass thing. And now everybody's like, yo, this is the greatest heel of all fucking time. But I'm telling you, yo, like people are tired of it now, but you fast forward maybe like 10, 15 years from now, and the same people are going to be like, yo, Roman Reigns was the greatest fucking heel of pro wrestling. That's what I'm telling you. Mark my words. I'm done.
I just have one thing to say.
All
Acknowledge
right, let's
me.
hear it. Let's hear it.
Acknowledge.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I've seen this shit happen one too many times. I saw it happen with Stone Cold. I saw it happen with The Rock. I saw it happen with Triple H. I saw it happen with John Cena, and I'm seeing
A
it.
little more D'Lo Brown than Stone Cold, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you know.
No, people booed Austin and The Rock at one point. They fucking booed them, which is unbelievable. Because
Okay, wait. With the Rock at first, it was because they like. Actually, I don't even know why. Die Rocky Die. I never got that. But then, like later, they were booing him because that was the point of them.
It's the point of them. But like these are fans. Like I said, these are the same fans that come and fill in the seats like we do. That when we go to live tapings and shit, and it annoys me. It's like with the sports fans, like. When they come at your doorstep fucking bashing your team, and it's like, bro, we're not even in the same fucking conference.
Hold on, Red.
I love
I
the
gotta
passion,
jump
man.
in, dude. I gotta jump in.
Awesome.
This is great.
I just
see. This is what you should do. You should, when you end the live, just do a live. Don't let anyone on, and just rant for like an hour.
It's fucking hot, bro.
I love it. Yeah,
you're on a roll, dude.
Or we'll just start like we'll start a podcast.
I'm just like I said, like I see it happen. All I ask is keep the same fucking.
Wait. Is that John Cena holding R-Truth?
No.
Well, no. R-Truth is John Cena's R-Truth's childhood hero, right?
Oh my God. All I'm saying is just keep the same energy. That's all I'm fucking saying. And I feel like that, like it's like that with sports fans too. Like people are fucking chastising Brock Purdy because of his performance. One fucking game, bro. Game.
Let's talk about 2024.
Yeah, postseason's coming up, so Niners are in the playoffs. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But win or lose, like I said, I'm really excited. The only time the Niners are going to face Baltimore is in the Super Bowl, right? If they face each other, because I don't think they're going to face each other in the fucking.
Yeah, they're in two different.
May not even make it.
Yeah.
So
what is your guys' prediction for 2024? Who's going to win this Super Bowl, or who's going to make it to the Super Bowl?
No, who I said.
Detroit and Baltimore. I'm calling it now.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. It's going to be San Francisco and Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it could be.
No, there's got to be an upset in there. I think Baltimore would get upset.
Well, then, wait. I missed it. Who did you say, Snacks?
Well, I've been saying 49ers since day one. So yeah, that was my prediction.
Yeah, who you coming out? Who you got coming out of the AFC?
AFC, I have no idea, but I don't think it's gonna be Baltimore.
You think the Chiefs will make it?
No,
I hope not.
Chiefs anymore, man. I have really no idea who's coming out the East.
It's not going to be Miami. I tell you that much.
I don't trust Tua.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how far do you think Dallas will go?
NFC title game.
What, Dallas?
I don't know. Yeah.
I got 49ers in the Super Bowl, so not that far.
No, I think it'll be Dallas and San Francisco in the NFC title game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That could be a
we ain't
possible.
worried about. We ain't
I think
worried
we're gonna
about
see an upset in the
Philadelphia
first. I think we're gonna see an upset and nobody's coming.
Yeah.
Pause. But I think
That's how Detroit makes it to the Super Bowl.
I think Detroit might upset somebody. No, the only team I think is gonna upset somebody is gonna be Tampa Bay. They're gonna upset somebody.
Ooh.
That's gonna be my upset team. That's gonna be a team that's nobody's
I,
gonna see.
dude, I was
Dude,
scared
Mike
of them.
Evans is balling right now.
Yeah, I tell you, I was scared of them when the Niners had that schedule. I was like, yo, that fucking team is one of those teams I'm like biting
But
my
I
nail.
feel like you still thought Tom Brady played for them when you said that. And then we told you, yo,
I mean,
he's tired, Russ. Like,
Yo, like
good.
his presence is still with the team. I feel like, you know.
The spirit of Tom Brady is flowing through
Spirit of
Raymond
Tom
James Stadium.
Dang, I think we
It's
barely.
gonna-
He's the
Not
reason
in
why
Gillette
Baker
right now,
Mayfield's
I'll tell you
doing
that.
halfway decent. It's Tom Brady. It's not Baker Mayfield. It's Tom Brady embodying Baker Mayfield's body.
He's
What about the Browns? Where do you see them?
Are they even in the
I
playoffs?
know what's going this thing,
I feel
man.
like the NFL might push that storyline a little bit. Joe
Yeah.
Flacco coming
I
back
feel like
and
the
like
Browns.
Yep.
That Browns
I think
defense
they're
is serious.
Yeah, they're starting to
Yeah.
get some cred.
their offense is kind of doo-doo butter though. So I
That
don't know.
defense, oof,
Yeah, but that defense with Miles Garrett.
Yeah, their defense is strong.
the 49ers
Yeah.
are playing
Strong.
the Browns next, right?
Nah, they're playing Washington, and then
Nah.
they're finishing off playing the Rams.
I can't trust Stafford and that crowd. They're just
Nah,
They're just not good.
Everybody says the Rams is like yo, don't sleep on them because they're getting like.
they're
Yeah,
inconsistent.
don't.
you can
Really?
take a nap.
Don't.
at
Telling you,
least.
watch out
Don't
for
sleep on
Detroit.
I don't know if I would like take an Ambien, but like you could take a nap on them. I feel like
But once again, Buffalo is that momentum is
Buffalo is
Buffalo.
always
So,
You
one
don't
of
want
those
to play at Buffalo.
maybe this is the year that the Buffalo
We
Bills
say that every
circle
we've been
the
saying that every year
wagon.
for the last 4 years though.
nah.
But nobody wants to go to Buffalo and play them in that.
Dude, Josh
fucking-
Allen just throws up on himself like in big moments.
Mhm.
It's just the way it is.
I feel like
Perfect.
he always second guesses himself. Buffalo's always been
Or
one of
throws
those.
interceptions is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you had Buffalo winning it all this year.
Yeah, they're one of those teams, man. Like I said, like they have. I feel like they have what they need to win, but like they just they're their own fucking downfall, basically. That's kind of how I feel with them.
Like once like the Chiefs are not doing that. People are knocking the Chiefs, but once you've been there, been in the playoffs, they're like, yo, okay, let's turn it on. Kind of
Flip
like
the switch.
Now with those wide receivers.
Like some people will knock the Patriots, but as soon as the playoffs come around, they switch it on, man. It's like
Oh yeah, they're fucking played out of their minds.
Those
It's
wide
crazy.
receivers are trash.
Certain
though,
teams
man.
just been there so much that they know how to turn it on. And the moment,
Yeah, their receivers are pretty bad.
Their
Mhm.
receivers are
That's
trash, dude. I wouldn't put any stock on Kansas City at all, dude. Their defense is pretty
I
damn
mean, they
good.
still got Patrick Mahomes though.
Yeah, but they
do.
have Taylor Swift now, so you know they're kind of.
Oh yeah, and they got the Swifties behind them.
Oh man, if they can get the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, you know how
Not to be
fucking
discounted.
that'd be a fucking high one.
You can't discount the Swifties. They
can't
manifest things all the time.
The power of the Swifties.
Are we just gonna forget about the Eagles? Like we haven't mentioned one sentence with the Eagles.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna cross that bridge.
I
Nope,
think the Eagles
we
are
good.
really good, man. Hurts was an MVP candidate for most of the year. Hit a little rough patch, but they're still a good football team. But anybody's beatable in the playoffs. So, it's
You know who I'm
got taken out by the Ravens. So we're the best out of all the frauds right now. So I'm going to say Eagles
Well,
are not.
you're the
I'll tell
least
you.
fraudulent of the frauds.
There's
we got some
nobody
fraudulent behavior right now. So
there's nobody
There's a
gonna
lot of
take on
fraudulent
the
behavior in the NFL. Lots of fraudulent behavior.
who would you want to see though in like the Super Bowl?
Okay, and there's Uncle Lou. I mean, tell us how you really feel.
Honestly, you know who I want to see in the AFC? I want to see the Jags. Like, yo, like
No,
hey, man.
bro.
No.
Sunshine?
Yes, we got it. We got to see fucking.
That's not happening.
Yeah, we got to see him, man.
No.
I just want to see him.
Mark Brunell's not walking through that door.
Huh?
Mark Brunell's not walking through that door.
Mark Brunell.
Yep.
I really wish that CJ Stroud didn't get hurt. I would love to see the. I want to see.
Man.
There's so much. Yeah, there was so much talk about it.
Is he like done, or is he
I don't
just
think
out?
so.
Or what?
I think he should be. He was in concussion protocol, but I think
he'll be back then.
Yeah, I hope he comes back, man. That was a dope storyline. I just feel I'm really happy for the coach too, man. He's so dope.
Is D'Amico Ryans the coach there?
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah,
I think he should. I think he should win Coach of the Year.
Do you think that? Because I heard this question again thrown around here, but do you think that the Jets should fire Robert Saleh?
No.
I said no for the
No,
record.
they got to give this guy a chance with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I'm so sick of hearing about Aaron Rodgers. Like, he needs to shut the fuck up. I think he was more of a.
He's coming back this week.
I know, like when people are out for the season, they just stay out of sight, out of mind. This dude was.
You're like, yo, I forgot this dude plays football. When it comes to
you know what I'm saying? Like when
you telling me Aaron Rodgers isn't just a co-host on Pat McAfee show? He plays football.
My thing is when a player goes out for the season, you never hear them. Like you don't talk about him, you don't see him like in the sidelines. You don't see him. No, he just bro.
Talk about him.
I got so sick and tired of hearing about the Jets. I'm still sick and tired of hearing about the Jets.
You're hurt. You're hurting.
It's kind of annoying.
It's annoying, man. Because like, all right, they suck. Like we got to fuck, especially living in the East Coast. I got to watch Jets and Giants games, man. What the fuck?
It's amazing.
Yeah,
like,
no break until our quarterback tears his Achilles in the first series of the year.
It's amazing, like how late you guys get games. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
No, it's crazy how early y'all got games.
It's just funny because it's like, yo, like I'm fucking like watching some NBA games and shit, and I'll be looking at the times, and they were like, oh, it's like 1 a.m. over there, and I was like, what the fuck, 1 a.m. Like,
oh, you mean when the Celtics played the Warriors in that overtime game?
Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, who's watching a live game at fucking 1 a.m.? I was like, oh wait, Mac.
I was. Yeah.
Who's on YouTube?
It was super awesome to watch Jaylen Brown blow a wide open layup in the last 3 minutes of the game.
That was an amazing game, though. By the way, that honestly, that shit could have gone either way, bro.
Oh,
he's like pitch pop.
That game was. I don't know if that was a beautiful game, but
bro,
I mean,
Derek,
you guys deserve to win for sure.
I mean,
the Celtics just do that. That's what they do. Like they play with, they kind of dick around for like 3.5 quarters, and then they're like, "Oh, we got to try to win." Well,
come on, guys.
We'll make every shot now. It's like, no, guys, that's not the way it works. And then they do dumb things like missing wide open layups and missing free throws, and then they lose games. Unless they have everybody. When they have everybody out there, they're pretty tough.
But being number one in the East has got to say something. I mean, shit, like
it says a little. It says that you try a little bit harder than other teams, or you have slightly more talent than other teams.
So being number one in the East is like the biggest participation trophy.
It's like, thanks for trying. Yeah, like you did a good job so far. It's like
you sucked less than everybody else.
The report card, the report card was like, I got to show out for the report card. I got to get good grades. But that mid-quarter like check-in, you were like, I can, if I'm getting a C+ in history, like I can bring that back. It's history. Like what? They're not going to change anything on me midway through the class. Like I'm,
That's
you're
good.
You're like the only like Celtics fan that I know that's just like
not a green teamer. That's not like, dude, Dan at 18 on the way, kid. Like
you're like the real
street's gonna be going crazy. Book the parade route now. Porzingis, Tatum, Brown, we're unstoppable.
Book the parade route now.
Did you guys see that one? Just to kind of change the talk a little bit, did you guys see that fucking take on ESPN where they said
are we gonna talk about the Shaq thing?
No, Mad Dog Russo. He was fucking saying that Yeah, he was saying that fucking Moses Malone is better than Shaq.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Shaq
Dude,
thing. Yeah,
I
What the
can't.
fuck,
I
bro?
can't.
Like,
No, can we
bro,
not talk
like.
about this?
He is the worst. He is the worst ever. They should get him out. I only
Yo,
love
that guy
him
sucks, man.
See,
this
I
dude-
now I know I
Nah,
understand why
JJ
the other dude fucking left.
I only like him when JJ Redick's there because JJ Redick looks at him like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah.
These
Bob
guys said
Cousy.
just to get
Bob
in
Cousy's the
people's
greatest
feeds,
point guard
man.
of all
That's it.
time.
It's got to be it.
he
Can't be
fucking
that dumb.
placed 5 centers above Shaq, like that are better
That's
than
crazy, bro.
I'm like,
That's
who-
absolutely
Like Moses Malone is the most egregious, and then maybe Wilt kind of too, I guess. Did you see that Shaq responded to it?
No, what did he say?
So he was like, he was doing an interview and someone was like, so recently Mad Dog Russo on ESPN said that you were the 5th best center of all time. He's like, who were the 4 better? And he listed them. He was like, Wilt or Kareem, Wilt, Hakeem, and Moses. And he was like, all right, so I'll give you Kareem, because he's Kareem. He was like, Wilt, I might put ahead of me because he had more points, and he said that was like the biggest regret of his career is that he allowed Wilt to have more points than him, which okay. And then he said he was definitely better than Hakeem, and that by year 5 or 6 he was already better than Moses Malone.
I agree.
I
I don't
mean,
disagree with him.
I would.
I'm not saying I disagree with him, but he did respond, and I thought it was pretty funny.
Shaq has to be at least easily in the top 3 for me.
Oh yeah,
Hands
I'd
down.
put him above Wilt. I'd
It's-
still put Kareem 1, but I'd put Shaq right behind him.
He's Shaq number 1. He's the most.
It's hard. It's hard to
Worst
get.
ever.
Like I get it because like I don't like doing these comparisons of players that I never really got to see play because obviously we have so many memories. Like we saw Shaq play. We saw the games that he was in. We saw the crucial moments. We saw the championship. But like everybody, like, and I'm not knocking Wilt, but like, yo, everybody talks about the 100 fucking point game. There's no record of it. Maybe he was fucking cherry.
No, Red, stop, please, stop.
Don't get into conspiracy theories.
Stop.
Yo,
Can we talk about Dwight Howard?
Oh no, not the Dwight. See, this is why I want to get it. No.
Yo, I'm just saying though, like it's hard to fucking make a case for a player that you never saw play. Like, I don't think it's fair, but
There's no one you could compare Shaq to. Shaq is a one of one. Shaq was the most when he was with the I'm talking about Lakers Shaq. I'm not even talking about Orlando Magic Shaq. I'm talking about Lakers Shaq. That's the most dominating thing I've ever seen in my life. He was unstoppable, bro. You can't even stop him on NBA Live, bro. Like the dude was unstoppable.
I think
The greatest barometer.
Wilt deserves a little bit more love.
Who?
But Wilt.
No. Well,
I'm not taking. Will is on my
like I said,
top.
I've never seen these dudes play.
Yeah,
But
he's
I know
on
Dwight Howard
my
was
top
a
5.
kid.
Will Chamberlain is on my top 5 easily. But my case that I'm trying to make is that I don't like making these tiers for players I never got to see play. Like, okay, I'm gonna use Magic Johnson as an example, right? I was talking to you, Mac. I think I sent you a message a few weeks ago, but I was like, yo, because I placed Larry Bird above Magic Johnson, and I was watching a documentary on Magic, and I retracted my tier. I put him higher up in the list because I saw how much of an impact he made, like for the game of basketball, but also his
Fucking
team.
heathen.
Huh?
You fucking heathen. How dare you put Magic Johnson above Larry Bird?
Whoa. Bro, you're a fucking Celtics fan. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How dare you put Magic Johnson above Larry Bird?
No,
Larry
he's-
Bird is
I'm
I
just
would
saying,
put them
bro.
right next to each other. In my
They're very
always,
close.
right
They're like fucking Stone Cold and The Rock,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, so like here they are even. Larry's a little bit above him.
They're fucking equals. All right, I'll leave it. How about that?
No,
Nah,
like
Larry Bird is he's a pure shooter, bro. Magic Johnson wasn't a shooter.
But my thing is, I'm basing it off of him overall as a player. He made everybody around him better. That's the whole argument that I made, and also like what he did.
Yeah, but who talks shit like Larry Bird? Come on. Larry Bird's a goat shit talker of all time.
I fucking love Larry Bird. Trust me. If anybody loves Larry Bird out here as much as I do, then let me know. But like, I'm just saying, like, it made me think twice about my tier because I was so set in stone. Like, yo, these are my fucking tiers. Nothing is gonna change it. And then when I saw the highlights and everything about Magic, I was like, you know what? He deserves a higher spot in my list because
Was it the HBO show?
I don't know. It was like some documentary on YouTube or some shit.
Don't play it.
But like, my point is though, like, I don't like making those assessments because I don't know. Like, Bill Russell.
You can go back and watch clips of them.
Yeah.
Games. I made this argument for the most boring basketball you'll ever see. Just watch a full game of like 1967.
No. See, this is why I didn't want to.
It's so boring, bro. It's so bad.
Yo.
He's got a point.
Except Koozies out there like,
I'm just saying, bro.
Well, no, see, you involved your left hand in there. Koozie wasn't doing that.
Like I said, watch a game from like 1994. It's so fucking boring, bro. Compared to now, it's so boring. Go watch a random like. I almost said the Charlotte Hornets. I know this dude will have a heart attack. Just go watch the Miami Heat versus the Knicks in 1994. Boring. It's so slow paced. Oh my god. It's so basic.
Okay. I might have offended some Boston purists here about like Larry Bird and putting Magic above Larry. Like that. So what I meant to say is they're equal on my list. I'm not placing one above the other.
Well, why are they equal? Because it's Bird and Magic. Because you can't say Bird without Magic. You can't say Magic without Bird.
No, yeah.
Ready? Watch this. Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, hands down, to me is way better than Magic.
Like for me, personal preference, I like Larry Bird more than Magic. That's just my personal preference. But
you should.
But I can respect.
That's because you like green.
I like green, but I can acknowledge the contributions that Magic contributed for the team, and also like just the game of basketball. We understand, like we know that Magic saved fucking basketball. We know this.
Whoa. How they
like Magic and Larry?
If you're saying this because your wife's a Lakers fan.
Mrs. Rez, can you leave the room for a minute so we can hear his actual opinion?
Huh?
Mrs. Rez, can you leave the room so we can actually hear his opinion real quick?
Yo, I'm Warriors all day, so if that's what you want. That's my opinion. Warriors over everything. And you know me, man. I bash the Lakers all the fucking time, but I love me some Magic, bro. I'm just saying. That's kind of where I'm at. To answer your question, Turtle Hoops, I would say get the Denver Mutombo. That's just me.
Depends which.
Yeah, it depends on which Stockton. If you're getting the Mountain, if you're talking about the Mountain Jazz jersey, I would say get the Mountain Jazz jersey.
But if you're talking about the Rainbow Mutombo, get the Rainbow Mutombo.
The Rainbow? Nah, you got to get the Alex English one.
That's what I'm saying, the Rainbow one.
That's a different jersey, though. Like,
yeah, no, but it's still the same style type.
The same style, yeah. It's just different quality.
Well, and they also have the one after the Rainbow that's like navy blue and red and gold, which kind of sucked.
Which one? Oh, you're talking about like the navy blue, the dark blue.
Yeah,
one?
yeah, like the Nick Van Exel
I
was.
never liked that one. To me, that jersey looked like
that jersey sucked.
It looks like it was thrown in the dryer and the blue like bled. That's what it looked like to me. But
so take sorry, that, Denver.
I'm really I'm sad now.
Why?
Why are you sad now?
Because I'm just thinking about 2024 and like how these live streams.
No. Come on. You can't be sad about 2024, Rez. It's a new beginning.
It hasn't even started yet. Give it a week.
Yeah, you still got a week.
It's true.
You know?
Give it a week into the year, and then you can make your decision.
Did you like 2023 like a great deal?
It has its moments.
No, okay.
There's some notable moments. You know, like I mentioned, I don't know if you heard this part, but I was mentioning the snacks. One of my most memorable moments was meeting you guys and coming out there. That was very
that was fun.
That was very fun.
East Coast Rez.
Huh?
East Coast Rez.
East Coast, yes.
That's a different Rez.
Yeah, that's a whole different Rez.
A never before seen Rez. East Coast Rez.
If he was here for another couple of days, he would have dropped his R's.
Huh?
He still loves Funyuns, even on the East
Coast. I still love Funyuns, bro. And now they have queso. You should try it.
If you were here for a couple more days, you definitely would have dropped your R's. You would just been like, "Fuck this place! I fucking hate this shit." Would have been great,
dude. I genuinely loved coming out there and not just being with you guys, but experiencing the whole.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of the biggest things that stood out to me the most was that fucking our duck boat host.
Green.
Yeah.
That dude's fucking
yeah.
voice is always in my head. Like when I think of like Bostonians or people
Captain
from
Mac. That
Yeah,
was his name. I just remembered
that
it.
dude,
Don't remember the fact that he was a complete liar and he was on a historical tour.
Yeah.
this guy was giving like fake news
Yeah,
and shit.
he's like, the World Cup's gonna be here in 2 years. It's gonna be wicked awesome. It's like,
Mind you, the
we're
fucking
doing
Irish
both,
guys were sitting like 2 rows behind us. Were like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
He's like, this guy's full of shit.
This is
Oh
supposed to be
shit, that was fucking great.
That guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow.
dude. Like this dude was supposed to be giving factual information. This was what he gets paid to do, and he fucking lied, bro. I was just like,
He had
yo,
a tough day. You know,
he did.
maybe he put.
I
maybe
mean, we
put a
were
little
literally the
Jameson
last
in
tour.
his
He was
coffee
fucking
at lunch.
exhausted.
He want to see how much you guys were listening. Like, are you guys really listening to me?
Yeah,
I'm just in the back of the duck boat. Wrong.
It's just like that was one of the most memorable things, and then also like doing that sports tour at the TD.
That was fun too.
That was
That
really
was
fun.
cool.
That right there just shows you how spoiled you guys are as a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even get to see all the banners. Most of them were down.
I don't need to see them, bro. I know fucking that everything that was in there was enough for me to know that you guys are fucking championship.
But remember that one time you knocked out Adam and.
That's right. That's another.
No, that didn't happen.
Memorable moment. Yeah, bro, it did happen.
The king of cuts right here. I was king of cuts.
Bro,
Yeah, you were just knifing people up.
Mr. Bleed Out, bro.
What's funny is I bought an Xbox recently, and I've been playing that. And it's the same thing. I've been cutting people up all day.
I do.
The cut strat.
I gotta get me a PS5 like ASAP because there's so much shit that's coming out that I want to play.
You know why? You want to know why I got an Xbox instead of a PS5?
Why?
So it was cheaper, which obviously, but I read and heard somewhere that they're making an Xbox exclusive Wu-Tang Clan game, which I'm very excited about. As many of you know at this point, I am a massive Wu-Tang Clan fan. So I was like, all right, well, if it's good enough for Wu-Tang, it's good enough for me. I'm getting an Xbox.
I see.
For one game, that's why.
Yeah, literally, that's the only reason why I got the Xbox over the PS4. I mean, PS5.
Damn right.
Wow.
Damn right.
Okay, I could respect that.
Yeah, if there was no Wu-Tang Clan game, I probably would have just bitten the bullet and got the PS5.
I always wanted that Wu-Tang controller for.
Bro, that shit was so dope. I've seen it twice in real life, and it took all my willpower not to spend like $250 on it.
$250? That's cheap. They're going for like $600 now.
Yeah, when I saw them, they were like $250.
I would have pulled the trigger.
I need me some Wu-Tang dunks. That's what I need.
Some Wu-Tang guns.
The dunks.
Yeah, good luck, bro. Last time I saw a pair that was even for sale, it was $60,000.
I would just fucking get like a.
And just slap somebody.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I get from Iowa dunks. Fucking get a Wu-Tang embroidered on it and call it a day. That's
Well, was it embroidered on there or was it just painted? Because every time I see a picture of it, it looks like it's just painted on.
I think GTC has. Oh, that's dope.
Mine's painted, but it's
Yeah.
stamped. It's like it's stamped in.
Bobby Digital.
Yeah. I'd keep those.
Like
See, I'd get a low top version. I just make a custom one that's low top.
do you guys have any for everybody else that just came in, do you guys have any plans or goals for 2024, resolutions, anything you guys think is worth sharing or would like to share?
Same thing every year, lose weight and stop smoking.
That's a good goal.
So
I haven't done it yet, but it'll happen eventually.
Mine is to watch Die Hard on Christmas. I didn't get to watch it.
The GOAT Christmas movie.
What? No.
So what you gonna do till December?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Um,
you got like 11 months in between now and then. Like what?
Well, he's gonna watch Die Hard with a Vengeance,
He's just gonna be
objectively the best
turning
Die Hard
calendar
movie.
every day,
Haven't-
like,
I haven't really.
almost there, baby.
I'm really. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
really
it's
sad.
okay.
I'm really sad because I'm looking at my tree right now, and I'm gonna have to take it down like next week, and I'm really, really sad. I don't want to. I just love looking at it. Looking at.
Fuck it, just keep it up all year. Who cares?
Nah. I'm not gonna
It's
be one.
your place.
I'm not gonna be one of those, dude. Like, there's so many people. There's people in my area that literally keep like their Christmas lights on year long, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of those.
Yeah.
Well, you're not. You just keep it in your house. You keep it in the privacy of your house. No one needs to know besides us.
You know what I did get though? What I'm gonna be using more for next year is this. I don't know if you can see it. This
Is
thing.
it the overhead?
Yeah.
Is that a
this
stripper pole?
This is Rez's boom boom room.
The boom boom.
And this right here, don't you? No, I'm just kidding. No, this is a really good fucking tool, like for overhead views and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I used it for my story on my recent Niners hat. It's very sturdy for one, and also like, dude, you can get really creative with this. Like, it's amazing, and it's very affordable too. You know, I didn't pay for this because I got it as a birthday gift, but it's very affordable from what I can tell you. The only thing I think I need is a bigger table. I think I need to get like a coffee table.
All right, that's what we'll all pitch in. We'll get you a coffee table for your birthday next year.
Next year, Jesus.
Next year,
Yeah, next year.
you freaking
Like Die
cheap.
Hard.
You
Make
cheap.
me wait 11 months for it.
Exactly.
No
You have to
content until next December.
Rez is gonna have. I just picture him in a window. It's raining outside, and there's a calendar in front of him that says January, and he's like, like everything he's looking forward to is in like the end of December.
Just far.
Mac, do you have any plans for like any T-shirts or designs for next year?
Yeah, so I want to try to get some stuff finished up first before I go full on into that. But I definitely want to try to get some stuff done. Larry Johnson is actually coming to the Northeast. He's going to be doing a signing in Mass next month. So I'm gonna actually take him like a shirt and try to just like gift it to him because they're making a documentary about the '89 running Rebels. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do a shirt for that and like just give it to him at the signing. But yeah, man. Other than that, like personal growth, I gotta try to figure out what the next step is for work. I've been in this job for 2 years now. And usually you don't want to stay in a role like more than 3 years. So I got to try to start figuring that out. And then, the T-shirts. And then I pretty much am not like buying jerseys anymore. Like I have all the stuff that I want, aside from like, new city editions. But those I'm on the res schedule for. Those don't happen again for like 10 months, so I should be good.
I still don't. The Warriors city. That's crazy.
And then the messy shirts, I have all of them. There's just customization that needs to get done. And like soccer customization, for those that don't know, is mostly like heat press stuff. So it's really easy to have it done. It's cheap as well. So I'm just looking forward to reducing the jersey budget and still getting stuff. It's kind of nice, like spending $60 and getting like 6 brand new jerseys, like to hang up. You know what I mean? So that'll be fun doing that throughout the rest of the year.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What we have to put out and stuff like that. As far as the personal growth, I get it. Honestly, like I really see myself buying less jerseys next year as well. I mean, I'm still going to be buying jerseys. I'm not going to lie, but as far as the level of jerseys volume that I purchased in the last few years, it's going to slow down significantly. I've already kind of seen it slow down significantly. But
I was going to ask you how you thought it was like compared to last year. Like, do you think you're trending down, or was it kind of like flat?
Definitely going down. I think, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the stuff that I'm buying is for my list. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing a John Cena list, which is another segment that I'm going to be doing next year. So I'm really excited.
Are you going to do full videos, or are you just going to do shorts?
So I have an idea how I want to do it. I'm going to be doing shorts for them, but I'm going to be linking the full video to my channel.
I like it.
So I'm going to be basically giving a teaser of like, did you know John Cena wore this on 2000? Whatever. Like I haven't really.
Wait, you should do that. That's your TikTok hook.
Exactly. So I do have a TikTok. For those of you who are wondering, I haven't posted anything, but I do have one. I'm gonna start revamping it some early next year, and then I'm gonna use that and YouTube to link to my YouTube channel because I want to extend my audience. I understand if you want to grow, you got to go out your comfort zone, and you got to start tapping into other unstreamed revenues to really grab the audience. Because trust me, my wife has been telling me countless times, create a TikTok. It's an untapped source of revenue, just like you were telling me, Adam. Like I get it. I'm not denying it. I don't really like TikTok, to be quite honest with you, because I don't like the whole idea of short attention spans, but I understand that's what the majority of people have.
I was going to say that's what it is now.
It is. But
it's either 15 seconds or an hour and a half. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be doing that. But I'm going to be doing it on multiple social media platforms. And also, as far as like, once I said the live streams are done, like, I'm going to focus a lot more on the channel. Individually, you know what I mean? I won't be doing the live streams anymore, but I'll be doing content on the channel. So hopefully
have you ever thought about getting into doing podcasting?
Yeah, I have. I kind of try to do it with this a little bit. But I just think that right now, I don't have any plans to do it anytime soon, but it is something that is,
because if you're trying to do a podcast, and you need people, I mean, you got at least 4 people. Well, at least 4 other people that will be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm down."
Yo, like I said, I'm open to it, bro. I'm all ears. If that's something that you guys really, really want to do, if you're really serious about it,
I just really like to talk, so that's perfect for me.
No, I can tell.
I'll get you demonetized. You don't want me on the podcast.
Yeah, but it's a podcast. You don't have to worry about that. Joe Rogan literally does shit like that all the time.
Yeah, that is true.
They say the most outlandish.
Bro, you literally, if you censor yourself here, you literally do not have to censor yourself in the slightest on a fucking podcast. That's true. The snacks I want to see.
If that's something...
That's a good point.
I want to see that or hear that snacks.
So he basically says he wants to see unhinged throwback.
After dark.
You want to see my downfall?
No.
What's the
if
pod
you're really
about?
Huh?
What's the pod gonna be about?
I mean, basically just this, right? Like sort of like this, just fucking.
Oh, you can have experts in, to like talk wrestling, sneakers, jerseys, sports, like anything. You know what I mean? And you can have multiple people on sometimes, one-on-one sometimes.
That's kind of, it's interesting you bring that up, Adam, because I've always felt like these segments that we do are kind of like a podcast. Obviously,
literally, like my boss that made the cameo the one time, he was like, "Dude, I thought you were on a podcast."
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it's
the same vibe.
it's the same vibe, but it's a little bit different, obviously, you know, with our time zones and stuff. But
Oh, of
like,
course.
it'd be cool to have like everybody in one room. You know, like if we all lived, you know, literally in distances where we could all be in one roof, I think that would be super ideal because literally what we could do is we could have multiple cameras on us and just kind of have the editing, you know, one shot, one take, and then after that, the editing, and that's it. That'll be like a week kind of thing or whatever the episode is, and then have a special guest, of course. That's kind of what my idea was with these lives, was to have new guests, new inviting guests hop on. But you know, talking to Snacks about this earlier in the live, you know, we were talking about, you know, it's to say you see the same faces, you know, it almost feels like it gets redundant at times. Not that I don't appreciate everybody that's here.
No. You make it makes sense. Yeah, you're not gonna hurt anyone's feelings. It's true.
It's just true. You know, it's coming from somebody who has almost 3,000 subscribers, and it's the same like 6-7 people that show up week after week after week. That just goes to show like who really is watching your content and who's really down like to do this type of shit. You know what I mean? And that's okay because that's what, you know, all it takes is one person to you know, get the ball rolling on this shit. But as far as to answer your question, you know, the short answer, I'm open to it. I'm all ears, but you know, it has to make sense for me and my channel. If I'm gonna do it here, if you want to do it somewhere else, talk to me. You know, let's brainstorm.
We'll upload that shit to Spotify. We'll be the next JRE.
That'd be dope.
That would be fucking crazy because I'm telling you, bro, that whole alien shit, you're gonna get me off, bro.
Pause.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yo.
I meant you're gonna get me off ground to like the UFO shit, bro. Like that's
okay.
what I meant.
That's not what you said, though.
Get your mind out the gutter. Yo, but like, alien shit is pretty wild, guys. I'm just saying.
See, that's what we need. We need unhinged Snacks, and we need conspiracy theorist Rez. That's what we need.
Hit me up after 2 a.m., bro, and I'll give you all the fucking shit. That
2 a.m. my time or your time? Because after 2 a.m. my time, I could probably do that. 2 a.m. your time, I'm dead asleep.
Your time, I could do that shit. What is that?
That's
2, 12, 10?
That'd be 11 for you.
11 a.m. or 11
p.m.
Napkin math.
So, all right, guys. Well,
do it.
I want to keep doing these lives. I want to keep them going, but you know, it is approaching midnight in some of your guys' areas, so I don't want to keep you guys up too late. But
Hang up.
I don't gotta work tomorrow.
Which episode? Which episode number is this?
This is episode 96.
Oh my god, no!
We
Or
are
more.
coming to the finale, guys. Only 4 more episodes after this, and it's gonna come quicker than
You got that Golden Gorilla Award ready, or what are we doing?
It's here. It's getting shined up real nice.
You shining up them cheeks real good.
We're gonna turn it up sideways, and we're gonna stick it somewhere, but I won't say where until episode 100 hits here. But I do want to thank you guys, man, for tuning in every week. By the way, just to highlight POBC, I told you I missed your comments sometimes. 2024, his resolutions, he wants to meet up with.
That'd be cool, man.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
hit me up, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Hit me up if you want to go together to the East Coast or whatever. You want to make a trip happen, or if you want to come out here to Northern California, hit up your boy, bro, because I'm just a phone call away, literally.
See, y'all got me fucking thinking now, because like I want to go to New Orleans for my birthday, but then I'm like, I could go out to California.
Bro, why didn't you go out to New Orleans? We have fucking Popeyes right here in the corner.
I know, but like,
You don't need to, bro. We'll get you the Mardi Gras beads and all that, bro. And we'll watch Haunted Mansion. We got you, bro.
Can I ask something? Like, what's your collecting goals for 2024 as far as collecting?
That's a great question.
That is a fantastic question.
Well, for me, I still want to collect stuff, but I want to collect a little more differently. I want to focus a little more on my other, like my nostalgia aspect. I don't know fucking why, but the Turbo Man thing really fucking got to me. Like,
Yo,
I want,
Oh my God.
Go get your fucking booster. Booster.
My boy has one where I got that. I just literally saw it. He has it in the back room. He has an
the original one,
in box.
bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because Christmas, but like, I want to focus. I want to focus more on just like the nostalgia aspect of collecting for me, because like I have a lot of shit like that.
That could be a deep hole, my friend.
It could,
Yeah, no shit.
it could, but I want to just like almost like you, Snacks, like your backdrop like that you have. Like I don't want to get that much shit, but I want to get like little
I
things.
don't want to get that much shit.
He doesn't want to get any Desert Storm cards, okay? With the fucking George, with the
You have
Paul
this
rookie.
much shit. It's just not out.
It's not out, but the thing is, like, I wanna change my collection a little bit. Like, I want to sell some of my Dragon Ball stuff. Well, I have a lot of Dragon Ball shit, but I want to sell some of that because I want to use that money towards other collectibles of things that I grew up with.
That's what I'm doing now. I want to get my Roberto Clemente rookie card back in my collection. I have the money.
You don't have it in? I thought you still had it. Damn.
No, I sold it twice.
Damn. That's crazy.
So that's I want my Roberto Clemente back in my collection.
I mean, my collecting, like I said, I go through these waves and shit. Like there was at one point, and you know, Snacks, when I was fucking invested with Spawn, bro, I was like obsessed, and I had to cut that shit real quick. I think after you got me that Spawn on the Gargoyle. By the way, it's still sealed in box, bro. Like I still fucking
let them motherfucking breathe. This spawn figurines are fire.
Yeah, I like I have other things that I wanna open and collect too. Like there's some McFarlane figures and sports figures that I want to have. Not too many, like I said, like I only want like the players that I grew up watching and shit. Like I'm not gonna fucking get a whole lineup.
Don't go down
No.
that with McFarlane.
No. But yeah, I think for me, I just want to be more in control of how I collect. I don't want to spiral into something where I'm like buying shit because of FOMO or because somebody bought this. Like, I want it to have an actual meaning to me, you know, personally. So how I'm gonna do that, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I'm determined. But what about you guys?
With me, I wanna have my Clemente rookie card back in my collection. I want to continue my Spawn comic book collection, which is always growing. As far as collecting, I need 5 more comics to complete my G.I. Joe run. I got all the G.I. I only need Cobra. I only need Hooded Cobra to finish my G.I. Joe collection. And get rid of a lot of shit. Like, I got rid of a lot. You don't understand. I got rid of a lot. You don't. Yo, if you come in here, it's not the same. Over here, it looks the same. Over there, all gone.
You still got that alarm clock?
Yeah, I still got the alarm clock. As far as like Pee Wee Herman and all the dolls, everything's gone.
You still have Alf?
Gone. Oh, Alf, no, that's a gift for my brother.
I need that.
and just all I want to collect is Iverson. Anything Iverson is always with me. Roberto Clemente rookie card. Continue my Spawn comic book collection and get my hooded Cobra, and I'm good. I'm happy.
Cool. Adam, ETC, you guys.
So I wanna continue to grow my SB collection. You know, I'm big into that right now. And
I got some SBs, bro. I got some.
Not my size. I buy them to wear them.
Swap them.
Swap them. What do you want me to do? Cut like 2 inches off my feet?
Oh, buy my size 11s and swap for a size 12, and then size 12 size 12 to your size.
No, I don't have that sort of luck. And then also, I wanna get all the homies.
That's a lot.
The little collectible ones, the ones.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Yo, my neighbor.
That one's gonna take. That one's probably gonna take a couple of years, but I want to try and get as many of the homies as I can.
How many did they make?
There's a lot.
A lot.
That's a lot, bro.
What little bit of research I've done into it, it's gonna take a long time. But if I can get as close to a complete collection before the end of the year as possible, I'll consider that a win.
If you find the Puerto Rican homie, send me that one. The one with the,
I got you.
He has a do-rag, a Puerto Rico do-rag.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
The little homie, like I said, the little homie with in the wheelchair. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, so those are the two things that I want. The SBs and the homies.
That's cool. And what about jerseys? Do you have anything?
I'm selling all my shit off, bro. I don't give a fuck about jerseys.
So you're selling everything, even your pistol stuff?
Okay. Not all my stuff.
See?
No, but I really am. That's another thing I want to do is I want to try and get rid of most of what I have, with the exception of a few things that like either have a lot of sentimental value or I just really like them. But I want to try and get rid of a lot of them because I could use the money to buy my homies and SBs, but also I just don't feel anything for them anymore. So I'm like, all right, let me see if someone wants to buy it and it means something to them, then that's cool.
Fun.
That's what's up, bro.
That's good.
Yeah. No, I completely respect that, and I've actually begun to sell some jerseys as well. Like I said, the only ones that I have urges to buy are like the shit that's on the Cena list, which is pretty much, kind of almost
my pistol collection ain't going nowhere, more than likely. There's a few baseball jerseys that I want to keep, and that's pretty much it. Honestly, everything else is for sale.
Nice.
What size is your Mitch Richmond?
I already sold that, I think.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You think, or you think?
Yeah, no, I did. I did, maybe. I don't remember.
Jesus Christ! If you
I'm
find
gonna have to go look now.
Oh, shit.
Check the inventory.
Yeah.
I will as soon as I log off this. I'm gonna look.
I'm also. That's another thing
56.
too.
I think it's a 56, by the way.
if it is, let me know.
All right, I'll let you know.
One of my goals too, before I ended, that I want to do as well, is I want to wear all my fucking shoes. So whatever I'm not wearing, I'm fucking selling it. I sold more shoes this year than I ever did. Honestly, like my collection is down. My collection is finally under 100 pairs, which I never thought would have happened.
The creases, baby.
Wear them shits.
Where's your shit?
Where's the shit?
I got rid of 25 pairs of shoes today.
Today?
Yeah,
All
today.
at once?
Just a single day. Yo,
Gone.
Nice.
2001 pair. Please don't tell me.
No. Those were those were an unexpected surprise.
Bro, if I still have my pair, I'll be
What's
fine.
I'm going through the
2001 pair?
boxes
What's that?
like trash.
He had
2001 Jordan Black Reds. Yeah, okay.
he had the 2001 pair with the Jordan face box. Fuck, bro.
Mm.
I had
That's the numbered one. That's the numbered
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
I had that pair and the Royals, and they both fucking gave out on me. Like, I started wearing them, and then I was like, when I took them off, I was like, yo, what the fuck is all this like powder shit in my shoe? The sole literally fucking caved.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was wild, bro. Like I never thought that would have happened with Jordan 1s, but
I'm gonna sell that shit tomorrow.
That's an easy repair.
only if you're
I
a heavy ass
squirreled
dude.
them away in my storage unit and forgotten about them for 15 years.
Only if you're a heavy ass dude like me trying to wear them. Like everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you gotta wear your
I
85s."
fit the bill.
I'm not fucking wearing my 85s. The hell's wrong with people? But no, yeah, I definitely want to sell my shoes that I don't wear. Like I said, I've sold more. This whole year, I probably sold maybe about 30 to 40 pairs.
Wow.
And I still have. I did a count like I think a week ago, and I had about like maybe 60 pairs. That's including my fucking dress shoes, my Chucks that I always wear, my Vans, and all that day-to-day shit.
Yo, do our feet? I'm sorry, my
Yes.
feet grew.
Yes.
It grew?
I'm a size of 12, bro. Like none of
Correct.
my sneakers fit me.
Yep.
None of them.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And I've been going on Facebook Marketplace and just selling my sneakers for $40, $20. I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
I'm
You know
like,
what?
Is it because of the weight gain, or is it just
It's gravity, basically.
my feet?
Yeah,
My feet
like,
are swollen.
in your ears too, unfortunately, which I'm screwed on, dude. My
Your
ears
ears,
are gonna be so big, bro.
What? Yo,
I'm
I've
gonna
never
like
heard that.
fly away, man. Like by the
I've
time I'm like,
never heard that.
I'm gonna have to tie them back when I go outside. I think.
I think with the feet thing though, to answer your question, I think I think what happens is that your feet just kind of get molded differently as you walk. Because I found myself wearing shit too, where I'm like, yo, this shit fucking hurts.
Yo, all my
Like,
size 11s don't fit anymore. None of them.
You know what I mean?
There.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with that. But I also think like it has something. Your feet just starts to mold differently as you wear shit. Because like for me, like my Chucks, I wear them all the time because they're fucking wide. I have wide feet, so when I wear something narrow, that shit fucking kills my foot.
Yep.
I wore my what is it? I wore my 3s the other day, my white cements, for about an hour, and my fucking feet were killing me. I was
Really?
like, yo,
Because like I have white feet too, and the threes never bother me.
I don't know. Maybe it was just this run, but like, I
Wait,
was like,
are they the reimagines or are they the 2011 pair?
no, they're the 2011 pair.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
those did run a little narrow from what I remember because I had a pair of them and that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, I literally wore them for like an hour. I went to like the
Yeah.
supermarket and I just wore them, and then I was like, yo, why are my feet fucking hurting so much? And it felt like I had to go out like a half size up or a size up. Like, this is weird, but it can happen, man. The best thing I can tell you, yo, like, well, not best thing, but if you still want to wear that shit, take the insole out.
No, that shit's I did that with my Reebok Questions. I'm so mad because I got a pair of brand new Reebok Questions, and they're too tight, and I'm fucking upset because the fucking red toes that are always fucking everywhere now for some reason they're going for like $200, $220. I'm like, what?
Yeah. They're hard to
Ooh,
find.
I got a pair of those too. Yeah.
The red toes, like I got the blue toes. I gotta take the insoles out. They're so uncomfortable, man. The blue toes, they're like fucking $80, $60. But the red toe, I'm like, bro, I need like 10 pairs of those.
Why are they so expensive now?
I have no fucking clue. That doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, they just didn't.
I got the Eagles pair.
They released the one I got. I won a contest on Reebok contest, and they sent me a pair, and that was a little slight flex. But they sent me a pair. I was like happy, and just 2 days ago, I was like upset about my sneakers not fitting. I was like, oh, the fucking red toes. I put on the red toes, fucking tight as fuck, man.
Damn,
crazy.
That sucks, bro.
I've been wearing the Jordan 11s every day.
What size you wear next? Because Reeboks here are not 11. They're not really popular. So if I find a pair, I'll alley-oop it to you.
Yeah, definitely. I need 11 and a half, 12, man, for the red. Yeah. I just need the red toes, and I'm fucking happy, man. I always have one of those in my rotation, and I can't wear them. I got a dead stock pair, which I should resell and just take that money and buy it at my size.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's why I just literally just thought about that. Jesus, stupid.
GTC. Before I end the live, man, do you have any resolutions you want to share? Any goals or
collecting goals?
Yeah, I'm going to try to lose this like remaining 25 pounds and see where I go from there. And then, but yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Other than that, just try to restore a whole bunch of, actually do a whole bunch more custom shoe work. So, and next time I'll probably embroider that Wu-Tang Iowa dunk. It's like, I got the machinery.
I gotta get me a pair of those Iowa dunks because I have the Paulin Jordan 1s. Yeah. I didn't like that yellow that they used on it. That shit was
Did you see the yellow ochre that the yellow ochre 1s and 6s they got coming out next year?
Yeah, I saw them. I mean,
I like the 6s. I hate the 1s.
The 6, yeah. I mean, they're all right. They just, to me, like the type of yellow I like is the ones like the yellow they use on the new loves. Like I like that bright ass
Bright
like in your face.
yellow.
That's that maize yellow.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Mm.
It ain't got navy blue on it though, so you're good.
Navy blue and maize, man. You can never go wrong. Never go wrong. We
But
got plenty of
nah,
room
like,
over here, Snacks. Plenty of
For a
room.
bunch of corn balls. That's what it's for, corn.
Ah, man.
all right, fellas.
How he goes.
Thank you guys. Remember, like I said, guys, episode 96, wrapping it up here, but 97 will be next Wednesday. It is going to be officially 2024 next Wednesday. So if I see you guys, we'll be in a brand new year. Stay tuned because we literally have 4 episodes left. So I'm thinking
the last live is gonna be actually a goodbye live. I forgot the plan for the next 3.
So the next 3 is going to be in no particular order. It's going to be a Jersey Head live. We'll probably throw in fucking wrestling live and the sports live in the same segment, which will probably happen around postseason of NFL. And then the third live, that one is going to be basically an open live, the last one basically for anybody that has any last minute things that they want to talk about. And then the 4th live is the finale. So
Cool.
So
now we should do an Adams Circle live, sneakers and wrestling, bro. Let's do it.
yeah, if you want that, get ready. You can talk on the open live, but you guys will be updated on the channel. I'll post the link on my my YouTube or my Instagram, my usual shit. Follow me on my handles. Please give this live stream a thumbs up. This will be replayable after this live is done. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have any last minute comments you want to add in before I end it?
Happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year's, guys. Please be safe out there. Don't act too much like a fool because I know people can get kind of wild on New Year's. But enjoy your time. Have fun. Be safe. And I'll see you guys next year.
You pointing at me?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Peace, y'all.
Have a good one, guys. Take care.